gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
And new tonight, a man stabbed to death in a posh apartment building in Edgewater. Police tell us this was the only homicide they've had in this area so far this year.
Yeah, very high-end building here. Let's get straight to CBS 4's Joe Gorcho with what we know so far about the story. Joe.
Elliot, Lauren, we are beginning to learn more details tonight about an alleged murder that took place inside one Mauricio. I had a chance to speak with several residents here earlier this evening, and they tell me that they received an email from management about a domestic dispute, but did not provide more information other than that. Now, we have since learned from Miami PD that a stabbing took place here on Sunday night. And speaking with friends that knew the victim, the man killed was 27-year-old Christian Toby Obumseli. He died after being transported by Miami Fire Rescue to...
Dang. So another brother taken out in a horrible way. A lot of young brothers getting murdered, man. It's crazy. Okay. But this one actually has a pretty weird twist to it.
JMH trauma. We did have a chance tonight to speak with several of Obumseli's close friends, and the news, as one can imagine, comes as quite a shock. Obumseli, by all accounts, was caring and had a great spirit. Now, Obumseli's close friends tell me that he recently moved to Miami with his girlfriend to live at one Mauricio.
I gotta stop him there. Guys, never move in with a woman or because of a woman she got an opportunity. Let her go. Let her go. You do not want to give up that dynamic, okay, in the relationship where she's leading you, taking you places, okay? That's a problem. Like, you going and following her here and there and like, bruh, stop it. If anything, make her buy you your own place with the lease in your name.
We've also been told by Miami PD that one person has been detained concerning the stabbing. Joe Gorcho, CBS 4 News Tonight.
An investigation is underway into a deadly stabbing in Miami, but this case has ties to North Texas, and it's getting national attention. As Ariel Placencia reports, it involves a social media influencer with more than 2 million followers.
It's just heartbreaking. Everyone is just so devastated.
This group of friends told our ABC station in Miami that they were close to North Texan Christian Obumseli and his girlfriend, Courtney Clenney, an Instagram influencer and OnlyFans model.
Even though that we really lost Christian only, it feels like we also lost Courtney at the same time.
Miami police tell us there was a physical altercation between the North Texan and his girlfriend Sunday night. Police say the girlfriend was the first to call 911. Around 5 p.m. local time, police responded to a high-rise where they found Christian with an apparent knife wound to the chest. He later died at the hospital. His family in Richardson confirmed this GoFundMe page with me on Thursday. Christian was extremely compassionate with a desire always to uplift those around him, the family wrote. We will never forget his infectious smile that could...
Dang. So this man was killed by a white woman, a glider gremlin, and he's not really getting the support that we've seen other brothers get who were killed by glider gremlins or supposed glider gremlins.
Light up any room or his caring spirit. According to the GoFundMe, the North Texan died a week before his 28th birthday.
Dang. Stabbed him up before his birthday.
Loved ones offering words of support that he was, quote, a true light at Plano East. Meanwhile, police told us the girlfriend was detained and later taken to a mental institution.
So the girlfriend's detained and taken to a mental institution. So they're giving her the mental illness route as well. And this is why, as a community, we cannot do the mental illness stuff, because everything that, like, when we say, oh, criminal justice reform, bail reform, all that applies to everybody, not just us. Okay. So you're going to start to see a lot of unjust things happen when there are other races involved, or it's going to feel unjust, but that's what's on the books now. She can say mental health, I killed a black man, but mental health, and that's on the books, right? So she can go to a mental facility instead of going to an actual jail, an actual prison, and claim she heard voices in her head. I mean, look at what Eric Holder did, the guy who killed Nipsey Hussle. He tried to do the same thing.
In Richardson, I'm Ariel Placencia.
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Frederick Douglass, where a shooting just took place. And as you can see, it's a pretty rough area. So I'm basically risking my life reporting on this madness. So make sure you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Like the video, hell, share the video. And make sure you go ahead and leave a comment down in the comment section to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this son violence in the streets. I'm Jenquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
Tonight, there are many unanswered questions after a stabbing death in Miami.
A man allegedly killed by his own girlfriend. So why hasn't she been charged? Local 10's Nella Sabovic live with details on this. Nella.
The big question is here, was this done in self-defense? Miami police investigators say that this is an ongoing and very active investigation.
So my thing is, if it was done in self-defense, why did she go to the mental institution? Because we know that she was checked into a mental ward and maybe they were trying to see her mind state to qualify her for mental illness, but she knew what she was doing. She over here smashing on camera. And see, this is where brothers mess up. You going and following her. You're not controlling the dynamic of the relationship. They're probably making upwards to, and I don't know if she's splitting the bag with him or if he's smashing her on OnlyFans. I don't know. But she alone, because I was looking at her page, she has 2 million followers now on Instagram, but she probably had like less before she killed him. So I'll give her a good 1.6 million followers. She was probably making $100,000 a month easy on OnlyFans. Popping that WAP, right? Being a smut bucket and getting the bag. All right. And I'm not hating on the OnlyFans hustle, but at the end of the day, you got to understand that if you're dating an OnlyFans model and you ain't making that type of money that she is, you're going to be in a subservient situation. Okay.
Meantime, we spoke with a group of friends that knew this couple very well, and they detail a rocky relationship.
It's just heartbreaking. Everyone is just so devastated.
This trio was very close to 27-year-old Christian Obumseli and his girlfriend, who they've identified as 25-year-old Courtney Clenney, an OnlyFans model and Instagram influencer. So when police reported that Obumseli was fatally stabbed by Clenney on Sunday inside their Miami apartment, the friends were left speechless. They portray a very violent relationship at the hands of only one person.
Wow. So they're saying that it was violent only from one side of the relationship, and that's hers. Okay. So maybe this brother was fed up with it. Okay. Maybe he was fed up with it and he snapped, or maybe she just went into a rage and really decided to end them for real. But either way, it's pretty clear to me that this ain't no self-defense situation, because people don't understand that violence happens when it comes to domestic violence. It happens on both sides of the relationship. Okay.
I've seen her hit him. I've never seen him hit her.
Officers say there was a struggle before Obumseli was stabbed in the shoulder. He died at the hospital. Investigators are still trying to figure out what happened and if Clenney acted in self-defense.
From what we've personally experienced between the both of them, we believe that like Christian wouldn't put her in a position where—
And that's real, man. That's real. See, if this was the community, just say it was a brother and a sister, and the friends of the group, right, especially the female, they would not be defending the brother right here. All right. They wouldn't. So shout out to these people for keeping it a buck and telling the truth and giving a real glimpse on the inner workings of their relationship. They're saying that, man, there's no way that this guy would have got violent with her. She's put her hands on him, disrespected him, belittled him. I make more money than you. Da 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 da. I don't need you. These women who are on OF, they have character flaws, man. They just have most of them have bad character. And I'm not, afraid to say that. That's the reality. They have character flaws. Okay? And the brother here, he just, well, got me a snow bunny. You need a snow bunny season. And she got a bag. It's snow bunny season. See, brothers, that's why you got to get your own. You got to get your own.
Where she would need to stab him to protect herself.
One neighbor who tells me that he has a very clear view of the couple's apartment said a week before the stabbing, things were off and that Clenney was the one getting physically abused.
I could not. He was probably watching them make their little OnlyFans content too. He a peeping Tom. He just exposed himself.
I don't know if it was open-handed or closed-handed, but he was swinging at her.
Police say in the past 3 months, they've responded to multiple disturbance calls at the couple's apartment. Their mutual friends are still trying to process what went wrong.
Even though that we really lost Christian only, it feels like we also lost Courtney at the same time because we didn't think that this is as far as it would have gone.
And following the stabbing, Clenney was detained. She was brought here to the police department for questioning. And during that process, she was threatening to kill herself. So officers took her to the hospital where she was Baker acted. As it stands.
So that's why she threatening to kill herself. All right. Understood. Oh, man. So she's already playing up the mental health thing. Man, this is wild. These glider gremlins are on demon time.
At this moment, she has not been charged. That's the latest here from Miami. Sanella Sabovic, Local 10 News.
Police continue to investigate the deadly stabbing of a 27-year-old man at a luxury high-rise condo in Miami over the weekend. Today, we're hearing from friends of that victim. NBC6's Julie Leonardi joined us live outside the complex where he was killed. And Julie, what are the victim's friends saying about what actually happened?
Well, Trina, police just gave us an update moments ago. They say that arrest still has not been made, though they say the woman that they have detained, her and the victim had gotten into a physical fight before that stabbing. Now, it's his friends that say it was Christian's girlfriend that did this, and they want her arrested.
We never thought it would escalate to this.
Friends of 27-year-old Christian Obumseli say they're shocked and devastated by his death. Police are still investigating and haven't made an arrest. They say a woman was detained and interviewed on scene and that her and Christian had been in a physical fight beforehand. Friends say it's his girlfriend and that the two had a rocky relationship.
We've seen from, our eyes back when they were in Austin, multiple red flags, multiple situations, occurrences that it has got violent on her end.
Her friend says she doesn't think it was self-defense.
We feel like she should just be honest
And what gets me is these chicks be trying to make it seem like their life is so perfect and all this stuff, man. It don't matter how much money you got. A lot of these chicks are just messed up in the head.
We know the honest truth is that Christian would never put her in a position for her to stab him and take his life. Like, there's no way. And we hope that she's just honest in what happened and that she, takes on the consequences of what she did.
Neighbors sharing this image, his apartment facing directly into the unit the couple shared.
It's very eerie that every other light in the building will be off, and then that light is on, and there's just stuff thrown everywhere. So kind of disconcerting to see that every time you look out your window.
Friends say Christian was a kind and compassionate man. They say a vigil will be held Thursday night outside of Dallas, Texas, where he grew up. So that woman that's being detained, police tell us she is undergoing a mental health evaluation. Police, though, are still investigating. Live in Miami, Julie Leonardi, NBC 6 News.
All right, guys. So I do have a What's good, YouTube? It's a Black Gen Z mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get into the video. So as you can see, we have the white OnlyFans model, the glider gremlin OnlyFans model who killed her boyfriend. Now, what I want to do first is give some context. Okay, we're going to show the type of chick that she is. All right. Very soft, it looks like, physically, right? So we're gonna get into it. We may get demonetized right out the gate, but we're gonna check out the IG. Okay, we're not going to necessarily go into the OF, but we're gonna check it out. All right, we're gonna check out the IG. The IG it's not tamed, to say the least, but it's not as bad as the OF. Now, it appears that she was actually close to a 1% earner on OnlyFans. I believe they said she was making, maybe $500,000 a year, 70,000 a month, something like that, 50,000, So she was getting to that bag. So what we're going to do is we're going to get straight into the Instagram. All right. So this is Shorty's Instagram. Guys, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe when you come in here. Also, make sure that you go ahead and show your support. I will read all the super chats. So if you want to get into the conversation, I'll read all the super chats. And if you do have a chat that I see and it's really, really funny, then I'll read it for the free ski. You already know. So anyways, she had them cheeks. So I understand and overstand why the brother was dealing with her. Now, me personally, I would have never cuffed her. I would not have ever lived with her. Let me ask you this. Are the boobs real or fake? All right. That's a legitimate question. Are the boobs real or fake? I need to know. Guys, let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if the boobs are fake. Okay. Put a 1 in the chat if the boobs are fake. Because we are going to get a rating of this little bitch. This slut buddying, as the dude from Sharp likes to say on No Jumper. Shout out to No Jumper. That shit was funny as fuck. So she a little slut buddying, which we love the sluts, okay? We cannot hate on what we want to fuck. All right, so let's keep it a buck going there. But yes, she is an OF model. Definitely not cuffable. Definitely not something that you should take seriously. But if she get into that bag, you need to make sure that that you taking advantage of that. Some people saying boobs are real, fake butt too. The thing that gives away the boobs for me is the separation. There's a lot of separation. So that kind of gives it away to me. It looks like she got some work done. I can't confirm nor deny that. But she was definitely also working with other hoes in the industry. Okay, look, we've got her working with other hoes in the industry. They're talking about doing a sleepover, making OF content. You have to be on the lookout for these other hoes too. She has a boyfriend and she's courtside at the Celtics game. This is December 19th, 2021. Now, I know she got the bag. She probably could have bought it for herself. But what's the likelihood? Who knows? There's a reason why she moved to Miami. She got pictures with a porn star, Mia Malkova. Okay. You got to be on the lookout for these hoes, all right? And what a lot of these women on OnlyFans don't understand is that there's definitely a high suicide rate with the porn stars and whatnot, which it is what it is, all right? But let's get into what happened, all right? That is her Instagram. Wanted to show you what type of chick she was. She was thotting it up, definitely, 100%. 100%. All right, and she was dating a bum nigga. Like, honestly, there was no way he was going to make that type of money without her. Now, he could have got a start with her and then did his own thing. But see, this is where that codependency comes from with these brothers. Like, bro, you cannot be taking this chick seriously. And a lot of dudes like to say, oh, I'm not insecure, da-da-da-da-da. There's a reason why you stayed with that woman, especially if she was getting physical and putting hands on you and acting a damn ass. Like, if it got physical, it's OV. All right? But he decided to stay. Apparently, the friend said that it was physical on her end. So I'm going to pull up some of those videos. But the woman was crazy. She was cuckoo. And this is why you guys have to look into the medicine cabinet. You must look into the medicine cabinet of these hoes, bruh. I don't care if it's a one-night stand. Bruh. Look in the medicine cabinet and see if you're really trying to deal with that. All right? And honestly, this brother, he was, it's a lot going on with him. We're going to get to him later. I'm going to get into all his Twitter antics later and see how you guys feel after that. But I definitely want to get into like the main story, what really happened. We're not going to go into depth too crazy like I did on my my video. If you guys want to go see the rest of the intro video that I showed, just go check it out. It's actually doing pretty well so far. Hopefully this is the one that actually gets some make some headways in the YouTube space, so we can get up out of struggle YouTube and really get some things active. So make sure you guys are liking, commenting, sharing, or I'm gonna bring Jenquavius through, and he gonna have a word with y'all on MLK and Frederick Douglass. And I know y'all don't like to go there, but anyways, I'm going off of what the friends are saying. Some people are saying they witnessed violence go on in the relationship from him as well, but the people closest to them are not saying that. So, you never know. Some people are good at hiding these things, absolutely. But if a woman is willing to get violent and physical with you in public, there's no telling what she'll do behind closed doors. So I think that a lot of this could have been a provocation to where, he may had to react. Like, imagine if you because I've been in situations where bitches just acted up, all right? And guys, if you don't like cursing, this is the disclaimer right now. We're going to keep it all the way raw. I'm not finna censor shit, all right? I do it on my regular videos, and it's difficult for me to do that. But in this live stream, bro, we going to keep it all the way funky. So have you ever got a pot thrown at you? Okay. Have you ever got a beer bottle thrown at you? A lot of guys are dealing with these shit. And these OnlyFans hoes are alcoholics. Zanny heads. Zanny heads. These hoes are popping pills like Skittles. And that's facts.
Police continue to investigate the deadly stabbing of a 27-year-old man at a luxury high-rise condo in Miami over the weekend. Today, we're hearing from friends of that victim. NBC6's Julie Leonardi joined us live outside the complex where he was killed. And Julie, what are the victim's friends saying about what actually happened?
Well, Trina, police just gave us an update moments ago. They say that arrest still has not been made, though they say the woman that they have detained, her and the victim had gotten into a physical fight before that stabbing. Now, it's his friends that say it was Christian's girlfriend that did this, and they want her arrested.
We never thought it would escalate to this.
Friends of 27-year-old Christian Obumseli say they're shocked and devastated by his death.
Obumseli. So this is an African brother, okay? He decided to swirl, which it ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it, all right? And this is the result. Now, usually this is not the result, all right? We can definitively say that. As far as the numbers for interracial relationships go, especially when there are children involved, usually that ends up in a single parent household. I think it's 98%, if I'm not mistaken. It's a really high number where interracial relationships between Black men and white women a lot of times end up in, well, most of the time end up in single parent situations, okay? Single mother situations. So according to the data, it is not working out, especially when there is a child involved. Now, in this situation, there is no child involved, but any form of aggression from this brother, this is where we got to get to the real shit. And guys, I'm streaming on Quarantino to God. I'm streaming on Twitch. I'm streaming on Black Gen Z. So guys, just make sure if you're watching me on another channel of mine, just come over to Black Gen Z. All right, come over to Black Gen Z, and it's Black Gen Z Mindset on YouTube. And we'll go ahead and, you know, get you guys over here so we can increase the discussion. All right.
Death. Police are still investigating and haven't made an arrest. They say a woman was detained and interviewed on scene, and that her and Christian had been in a physical fight beforehand. Friends say it's his girlfriend and that the two had a rocky relationship.
We've seen from, our eyes.
So they had a rocky relationship, and there's a lot of money involved in this relationship. She was the financial breadwinner. Oh, shit. Her OnlyFans is free, it looks like. So it looks like she didn't put a paywall on her OnlyFans. She just puts a paywall on the pictures or whatnot. So I'm looking through the OnlyFans right now just to see if... Okay, so she has a picture, a video, or a picture that says blondes have wetter cat. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Okay, I'm just looking through the OF to see if she really did anything crazy. Not much. She's not doing okay. So she's naked here, but it's more of like a desperately need a massage. I guess she's in a massage joint, whatever. Okay, so she got some nudity here. I'm looking at the boobs, nude. They ain't real. They're not real. They're not real. Yeah, so I mean, she wasn't really going too crazy on OnlyFans. She ain't doing no fucking. Okay, she's probably doing a lot of affiliate marketing. No pussy. She's like covering up her nipples with the little shit that they be doing, the hoes be doing with the little marker and shit, whatever. Yeah, so it's basically her Instagram content and a few, very few nude pictures. Okay. So, I mean, I don't know how much money she was making. But it doesn't seem like since she got the free OnlyFans, she could have been going too crazy. But she was doing collabs with other chicks, so that would have piped her up too. I'm not necessarily sure, but apparently she was making really good money to stay in those apartments. Apparently like 50, 60 racks a month, you know. That's the game. That's the game. That's what a lot of young women are deciding to do nowadays, okay? That's their hustle. That is their hustle. All right? So y'all have to understand this as men, bro, keep it casual. Always keep your own spot. Always keep your own spot. And if it gets physical, bro, leave the situation.
Back when they were in Austin, multiple red flags, multiple situations, occurrences that it has got violent on her end.
Her friend says she doesn't think it was self-defense.
We feel like she should just be honest, because we know the honest truth is that Christian would never put her in a position for her to stab him.
So they are riding with Christian. So that really resonates with me. Apparently, she stabbed him in the arm, or in the shoulder, rather. I'm sorry, the shoulder. So, and she stabbed him once and he died. And you have to understand, a lot of chicks be like, oh, I'm a stab a nigga. I'm a stab a nigga. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that she was, I mean, she killed a nigga, so she might have been saying the N-word. But but it's just interesting, man, the whole situation. I wonder if he would not have said the things that he said about sisters, would he have like gotten the protests and all that kind of stuff? Probably not, because I think folks is done. I think we pretty much done with protesting, honestly.
And take his life. Like, there's no way. And we hope that she's just honest in what happened, and that she, you know, takes on the consequences of what she did.
Neighbors sharing this image, his apartment facing directly into the unit the couple shared.
So he was definitely watching them make flicks if they was doing that. It doesn't look like she was having intercourse on OnlyFans. I don't see anything that is, let's see, I'm gonna see if there's any videos that are paid. No paywall on the OnlyFans. No paywall on the OnlyFans. There is some nudity, but there is no paywall on the OnlyFans. So, you know what I mean? Y'all know, y'all can check the OnlyFans out if y'all want to. She definitely going crazy, literally, but not none too crazy. But she was, let's see. I'm trying to see like where she really getting that money from, but a lot of these hoes is like glorified prostitutes. I told you, any chick who has over 100,000 followers on Instagram and she an Instagram model, yeah, she's selling that WAP. Absolutely selling the WAP. All right. Actually, I just, damn. I thought I had her TikTok. Let me see. I'm trying to find as much information as I can on her. We do have her Twitter, but on her Twitter, you actually, I don't know if Twitter is doing this yet, but they're actually censoring everything that she tweeted, so you can't see shit on her account.
It's very eerie that every other light in the building will be off, and then that light is on, and there's just stuff thrown everywhere. So kind of disconcerting to see that every time you look out your window.
All right, so he didn't say, he said there's stuff thrown everywhere. And this is what I'm going to tell you about these women who are into that type of lifestyle. There's a lot of drugs, a lot of alcohol, fast life, clubbing, all that shit. These women are not clean. This is why it's so important. Like, this is why it's so important for a woman to clean, okay? And I'm not saying men can't clean either. He was obviously in the bitch mode. Like, he was getting bitched out, honestly. Okay? If the woman is putting hands and feet on him in public, he's getting bitched out, okay? But these women are extremely dirty, okay? There was another interview of one of these OnlyFans chicks talking about she only take a shower every 3 days or some shit like that. Like, guys, Absolutely not. You do not want to take a chick like that seriously. All right. And if you do decide to fuck, make sure you choose to fuck her on the day she took the damn shower. All right. But these women are not clean. They not picking up after themselves. They damn sure ain't picking up after you, especially if she's the breadwinner. So he was basically the stay at home, boyfriend. She probably spending a bag on him. You don't do shit. I do everything, with the white bitch voice. You know what I mean? I do everything for you. I paid for this. I moved us out here. You know what I mean? But yeah, guys, we need to get the likes up. We need to get the likes up.
Friends say Christian was a kind and compassionate man. They say a vigil will be held Thursday night outside of Dallas, Texas, where he grew up.
So that woman that's being detained, police tell us she is undergoing a mental health evaluation. Police, though, are still investigating. Live in Miami, Julie Leonardi, NBC6 News.
All right, guys. So yeah, they took him out, man. Shorty straight took him out. And we don't know the whole situation. Obviously, she's most likely going to claim self-defense. And, it's white tears versus nobody's word, really. The only witnesses that you got are people across the way who can account for what they saw. The friends account for what they saw. But, I mean, I think it's more the people who saw through the apartment is a lot more credible, unfortunately. Okay. That's what. So we don't know what happens. Obviously, she was abusive to him, but I do want to show the type of caliber bitch she is. Okay. We're going to get into an exclusive video. We're going to get into an exclusive video. And guys, I already told you, if you're sensitive, do not come on this channel because we're going to be keeping it a buck. We're going to talk that shit. All right. But let's see. We'll go to Jen Quavius real quick so y'all can get the likes up, get the interactions up, and then we will go into this video.
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Frederick Douglass, where a shooting just took place. And as you can see, it's a pretty rough area. So I'm basically risking my life reporting on this madness. So make sure you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Like the video, hell, share the video. And make sure you go ahead and leave a comment down in the comments section to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this son violence in the streets. I'm Jen Quavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
All right, guys. So make sure you guys share the stream. I'm actually coming out with the Patreon very soon. This weekend, I should be having the Patreon all the way up. Guys, I'm on Odyssey too. All my content is backdated on Odyssey if I do get booted from YouTube. So all my content is on Odyssey. You can check me out there as well. I'm working on a Patreon and a BitChute, guys. So just give me some time. Sometimes I forget. But woo! This one is a crazy story. So anyways, this is her on the We in Miami podcast just days before she fatally stabbed her boyfriend. So this is an exclusive. Not too many people have seen this clip. And this is the slut buddying in the flesh. And she is speaking on her dating preferences.
I'm Courtney Taylor, and I do OF for a living.
OnlyFans. See, these bitches, for one, the abbreviation, they're not confident in saying, yeah, I do OnlyFans for a living, bitch. They're not confident in saying, so there's still a stigma and shame that not only the society holds on them, but they hold against themselves. That's why if you was confident, you would straight up say, yeah, bitch, I do OnlyFans. I'm making this, I'm making that. But niggas don't respect that shit. We don't respect that shit. All right. We got preferences and whatnot. You want your woman to look a certain way, but you don't want her smutted out to the world. Now, I will say her OnlyFans is not too crazy. It's provocative, just like her Instagram, but it's not too crazy. But like I said, man, these hoes, she's getting flown out. She's sucking all types of dick. She's fucking all types of niggas for a bag. She's going to Dubai, getting shitted on. She's doing every like starter kit, IG model, thought pocket activity that you can think of. She's doing photo shoots and fucking the cameraman. Okay, that's where she's getting the bulk of her of her income from. Because let's keep it like this. Endorsements, yeah, she might get some endorsements for stuff like that, but I didn't see no clothing line. She don't even have her own clothing line. So where are you getting $50,000 to $70,000 a month? Oh, I know. Fucking 5 niggas a month besides your boyfriend for $10,000 a pop. Do I have to remind y'all what FTM Bay said about her price? Okay. Do I have to remind y'all what FTM Bay said about her price selling the pussy for $50,000? All right. Because these women are selling it. All right. They tell you they sell a bit, but nah, they selling a bit. Okay. They selling it, bruh. So I'm gonna pull this up because I don't think y'all really believe me. Y'all think that I'm playing. Y'all think that when I say any Instagram model with over 100K followers is selling a WAP on Instagram. If she got over 100K and she taking provocative pictures like so, the WAP is for sale.
I got 30,000, baby.
Oh, my price is 50K.
So 50K.
50K.
I got the plus.
50K.
She's going to have to move in though.
Nah, 50K. What you mean? Yeah.
50K to fuck. 50K to fuck. And this is FTN Bay. She a rapper. She's more clouded. Well, actually, I don't know. Shorty got, hold on. So she got 2 million followers. She's getting, her likes are, okay, the likes are being shown. So she's getting about 50, I'll say, some of them she's not showing the likes. Some of them she are. She getting about 20,000. I'll say about 1.5 million of her followers are fake. I'll say about 1.5 million of her followers are fake. Okay. So let me look at FTM Bay. So FTM Bay is charging 50 racks. Who paying for that pussy? Let me know. Hit the super chat. Hey, y'all need to hit the super. If y'all really paying 50,000 for some pussy, y'all need to hit the super chat. Because y'all got it. Y'all got it. You know what I mean? You got it. So FTM Bay, she has 599K and she's getting more likes than the white slut buddy in there. So obviously, I think FTN Bay's followers are real, and then Courtney's 1.5 million or maybe 1 million of her followers are fake. Absolutely. You know, the algorithms don't lie. Usually you're getting about 10% interaction when it comes to the likes. So, and she's getting a lot less than 10%. I mean, she should be having $100,000 likes a post. Okay. And she's not getting that. Even when she does collabs, she's doing collabs with other slut buddies, and she's not getting them likes. She did a collab with Mia Malkova. 27K likes? Nah, bruh. Fake followers.
This ain't no contract shit, nigga. 50K. You want to fuck 50? I need 50.
Everybody in.
I need 50K. That's my price.
Oh, hell.
And ain't nobody gonna pay that shit. So there go. I ain't fucking for money.
How you know?
So that's not true. That's not true. She says, ain't nobody gonna pay that shit. So there you go. I ain't fucking for money. Okay? Somebody gonna pay that. Somebody gonna pay that. Okay. And FTM base, she is wilding. She going full stripper. She doing all that. All right. So somebody gonna pay it.
Shit, somebody want to pay me for 50K? Shit, let's hit my line.
God, boy, that's
Take me out to dinner. Hey, yo.
That's too much now. God, I'm already getting 50K. You want to go out to eat?
I'll take you out to dinner.
Okay, there we go. Now we talking good. I want steak, goddammit.
Yeah.
She said, take me out to dinner. Hey, yo. And then this is her response after putting it out there as if she puts it out there that her price is 50K. And then look at her response.
You know what's crazy is I got a lot of you motherfucking niggas in my DMs going some, oh, I got 50K for you. I got 50K for you. First of all,
she got niggas in her DMs who want some. And they saying, yes, I'm paying the 50K. These are your rappers. These are your rappers. These are your celebrity men. I got 50K for the pussy. Hey, yo, take me out to dinner. You know what I mean? So when they heard her say, oh, just 50K, just 50K?
oh, say less.
All right. That was their reaction. Say less.
My nigga, first of all, shut your ass up. You know, motherfucker, well, you ain't got no motherfucking 50K. And second of all, you be a dumbass motherfucking nigga if you're gonna pay 50 motherfucking K for some motherfucking.
So this is what they think of you, men, if you're paying. And either way, you're paying. All right. There's arguments for that. Either way, you're paying if you're in a relationship but guess what? The brother in this story, Courtney Taylor's boyfriend, the African brother. All right. He paid with his life. Christian. He paid with his life. Okay. Paid with his life. So either you pay the 50K or die.
Okay. You'll be a dumb motherfucking nigga. I don't give a fuck who it is.
This is what they think about you. You a dumb nigga. So you can never get respect from the customer. You can never get respect from the customer frame. If you paying for the pussy, she not gonna really respect you. She thinks you're a dumbass nigga. And this is how the white woman thought of Christian too. Oh, you a dumbass nigga. You ain't making as much money as me. Oh, you a dumbass nigga. You moved in with me. She may not have said that verbally, but she's thinking that. And then his praise for white women, it just made it, it made it look even worse. Like, I ain't even gonna go out and go crazy and be like, oh yeah, white women are just the best. Look, man, I love all women. Ain't no type better than the other. But you got to find who works for you. Not what, but who works for you. It's about the person, the individual.
I don't give a fuck. 50K for see, you a dumbass motherfucking nigga. Even if you got the shit. You dumbass motherfucking nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even want to be associated with no dumb motherfucking nigga. So why is y'all dealing yourselves I got 50K? You a dumbass motherfucking nigga. And you a broke ass nigga because you know damn well he ain't even mother just got the money.
Shit. I might hit her up and be like, yo, I got an eighth of weed. I got a blunt and a bottle of Henny and 5 hours of dick. No, just kidding. But let's get back into Courtney Taylor. Pause.
I'm Courtney Taylor, and I do OF for a living.
OnlyFans. You got like 1 million followers or something?
2 million.
Damn. You look like the type of girl that only dates like rich guys. Is that true?
No, that's not true. I only date black guys.
So she only dates black guys. And look at how the women are dressed on this panel. It's disgusting.
Especially black guys. Especially black guys. Let me clarify. I only date rich.
Okay,
black
rich
guys.
black.
She only dates rich black guys. So she's a blonde female who only dates rich black guys. Let me tell you this. There is this notion that, you know, oh, black men can only get the women that white men don't want, okay? Black men can only get the women that white men don't want. Guys, I'm in the fucking comments. There are plenty of white men. Man, let's look at the fucking simps in her comments for one. I love doing this. If you go to one of these hoes posts, look at the goddamn comments. You should take as many pics with you and Elisa Megan as possible. Wearing as little as possible. You are so perfect. Barney Barnett Michael. A motherfucking simp. 42-year-old firefighter in Mississippi for 10 years. If you gonna leave a comment, don't be putting no goofy shit like that. So these are the women. These are the women that white men supposedly don't want. Leor Basson, and he didn't say nothing too crazy. He didn't say nothing too crazy. He just put the hard eyes. But still, lusting after a woman you will never see. All right. Sean Costin in the comments. Yeah, I mean, let's see. We got motherfuckers talking about some you looking good, baby. The simps in the comment fuel the ego. So now she's with this brother right here. He's not a rich nigga. You can't convince me that nigga was a rich nigga. You can't convince me that nigga's getting a bigger bag than she is. So she talking about I only date rich black guys. You a damn motherfucking lie. You a damn lie. He says, there goes my chances of randomly passing by you in public. What, nigga? Trenton Corridors. So obviously there are more white men simping for her in the comments than black men. We got some black men in here, don't worry, but most of them are white men. Dennis Allen talking about some God bless the Ukraine and shit. Apparently some, he's got all this, he's got a lot of weird content. But anyways, guys, these are the simps in the comment. Very beautiful. Happy New Year. You are always appreciate it. You are always appreciated, nigga. What the fuck? Jimmy Betancourt. Okay. I was finna say, yeah, that nigga beta as fuck. But yeah, these are the simps in the comments that enable these hoes, man. So we gonna keep it all the way funky. If you don't like cursing, you might as well dip. We gonna stay live for a minute. We're live pretty much all night. We just gonna kick it. But these are weirdos in the comments. Weirdos in the comments.
Especially black guys. Let me clarify. I only date rich.
Okay, rich black guys. There we go. And so you're toxic.
Yeah.
You can tell she like black guys.
So he said, you're toxic. She said, yeah.
It's like, especially black guys. For all you watching, I'm with it.
Acting single on the podcast. Especially black guys. No, one black guy. Your boyfriend. That's the only black guy you're supposed to be talking about.
Do you like to be fully controlled, or do you?
I like to be submissive. Pretty well, yeah, in the bedroom,
Yes.
but like in my life, I don't like anybody to tell me what to do.
So she likes being submissive in the bedroom like these hoes, like most of these hoes. Like most of them are going to get down when it comes to the bedroom. This is what I'm telling you guys. They're 100% fine and dandy with giving you the cheeks. That's not the problem. The problem is afterwards. These women are 100% okay with, spreading the legs and giving the cheeks. The problem is afterwards. Okay?
So you only want them to tell you what to do in the bedroom. Other than that, you don't want them to tell you anything.
Right. That's exactly it. Yes.
Yeah. So that sounds like you're a control freak with your relationships. Be careful with this one. She's gonna boss you around like
exactly.
She's a control freak. There you have it.
Sweet toxicity.
Tell me.
So you only date rich black guys. So like, have you ever dated like any politicians or only like rappers or athletes or what kind of like rich black guys?
No dope boys, no politicians.
Just strictly athletes.
I mean, well, you know, dabble here, dabble there, a little bit.
Dabble here, dabble there. See, of course she wasn't faithful. Of course. Bro, y'all think y'all could trust these OnlyFans bitches? You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. I trust my look. I trust my girl. She go out to the club. That's fine. If you want to. Especially if she popping pussy on Instagram. But y'all trust her. Oh, okay.
Have you ever dated any celebrities?
Dated. Well, I mean, yes.
What celebrities have you dated?
Just like athlete, Jermichael Finley, but
All right. So she name dropped an athlete. And we got Jermichael Finley. He actually went to UT. He currently oh wow. So it looks like he was in the NFL, but I think he's paralyzed now. They say he was immediately paralyzed and had minimal feeling in his legs and was taken to the ICU of a Green Bay hospital. Finally began regaining the ability to move his extremities the following day and was later diagnosed with a spinal cord contusion after the Green Bay Packers had examinations for specialists. Okay. So yeah. And now he is financially stable, they say. So Finley offers football lessons for free. His neck feels normal, so Finley took up CrossFit and works out 5 days a week. He invested in a local barbecue joint. He plans to open a training facility geared towards kids. So that's dope. It looks like he has done well for himself. We'll show you. Let me see. Let me see if I can find the hit. Okay, so we got the injury right here. All right. Hopefully they don't hit me with no goofy ass copyright shit. But let me see. Maybe I can. Let me see. All right, let's see. So this is Green Bay Packers versus the Cleveland Browns. Oh, right in the noggin. All right, so he is out. He's on the ground. Look at this hit. Growl. Football is a very dangerous sport. I love football. I loved playing football. Very dangerous sport. Helmet-to-helmet contact right there. That was before it was a big deal that you did helmet-to-helmet. Oh, no, they called it targeting. Yep, they called it targeting. Yeah, I mean, and it was targeting. So the brother got smacked on this. It looks like a skinny post route. Let's see where he came out of. I didn't even check it. All right, so Jermichael started off. So he's a tight end, but he started out wide. Okay, so they're in the boundary. He's a tight end. He goes out wide outside the numbers, and then he runs like a skinny post slant. And this is a very dangerous route because the safety's coming down, and they loaded up the line, but they're disguising. It looks like, okay, so he creeps up, and he's about to get contact. It looks like they might be in cover two. Oh, no, so they're in man. They're in man. So they're disguising a blitz, and then they go to man. So he's outside the numbers, and then he runs this skinny post slant. Boom, there he goes. And he comes down the middle. The safety comes down and cracks his spine, gives him a spinal contusion. So that's a tough hit to take, okay? And he's a tight end, so he's used to coming from this from the line, from a three-point stance, but he's a big guy too. He's mobile. All right. But I believe this ended his career. So it looks like the brother is doing better now. Oof. But man, that's tough. That's tough, man. I hate to see injuries like that. I really do. But yeah, she was fucking NFL niggas. She was fucking NFL niggas, all right? So man, shout out to Jermichael Finley. He was getting pussy back in the day from OF bitches, but before they got the clout. So that's some real shit. And that injury was in 2016. So shout out to that brother. Thank goodness that he is able to move around and he's got his mobility. All right. So she's saying don't look him up. She tries to. Okay, let me go back to the screen share with the Courtney Taylor interview. So she tries to trash him real quick. Watch her try to trash him. Don't look him up. Don't look him up. Why?
Dated? Well, I mean, yes.
What celebrities have you dated?
Just like athlete, Jermichael Finley. But don't look him up. Don't look him up. Don't look him up because it's gonna make you look really bad.
It's gonna make her look really bad. How? What's wrong with Jermichael Finley? Okay. What's wrong with Jermichael Finley? It's gonna make you look really bad. I ain't gonna lie, he didn't take the best headshot for his he didn't take the best headshot for his what's it called? For his profile picture in the for the Green Bay Packers. But let me see. I'm trying to find a. Okay, so let's get it. All right, so we got Jermichael Finley right here. How is it going to make her look bad that she's dealing with the brother right here? Is it the fact that he was paralyzed? All right, this is when he was paralyzed. He had to rehabilitate himself. Looks like a solid guy. You know, he got his money in the NFL. He got injured. He played for UT. No crazy scandals that I can see. So what makes him look bad? That he's not in the NFL anymore? See, I'm trying to show you guys how these chicks be thinking of you, bro. You're a meal ticket to them. Oh, don't look him up because he's not in the NFL anymore. It doesn't matter. It's a status symbol. I remember I was fucking with this one girl. Well, I wasn't fucking with her. I wasn't fucking her. But she was bragging about how, I'm not gonna say what athlete she was bragging about fucking, but like literally we having a conversation, and like honestly, it was like my homeboy hooked me up with her because she was my homeboy's girlfriend's girlfriend. So I was about to hit, but she started talking all this jazz about, oh, I was with this dude, that dude, like naming niggas who obviously I had either played with or were, you know, on other rival teams in the SEC. So like that's just some goofy shit. So, you know, I didn't really take her seriously. And yeah, this is a lot of these hoes will try and use your name for clout. She name dropped him for a reason. Why? Because that's the most notable athlete or most notable person in general that she's ever fucked with. She said, I only date rich black guys. No, you dated one rich black guy. And guess what? You got fucked and got dumped. You did not date him. You went on a couple dates and got fucked by him. Straight up. You can't just claim, oh, I dated this man. No, we're not giving you that. We're not giving you that. Guys, get the likes up. We going to Janquavius.
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Frederick Douglass, where a shooting just took place. And as you can see, it's a pretty rough area. So I'm basically risking my life reporting on this madness. So make sure you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Like the video, hell, share the video. And make sure you go ahead and leave a comment down in the comment section to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this son violence in the streets. I'm Janquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
And we're back, guys. So yeah, make sure you guys like the stream. This shit is crazy, okay? And I'm not discrediting the possibility that maybe he had got it abusive as well, okay? Like he had been abusive on his part as well. Obviously, there were accounts from neighbors who said that they had seen him swinging at her. But if he was swinging at her, Shorty is taking pictures every fucking day. The last picture she took was March 30th. That was a week ago. I ain't see shit on her face, okay? She going to photo shoots. She posting all these pictures like, come on, bruh. If he was beating her ass, wouldn't we have some type of, like, and these hoes post stories all day, every day, bruh. Like, you really have to understand. You really got to understand and overstand, okay? All right? It is what it is. But let's see what else I got on her. Oh, yeah, I was going to show you guys her Twitter. And then maybe we'll get some of you guys up here. Okay, so here's the Twitter. It is temporarily unavailable. So they saved her. She probably, like, if you go back in the archives, she probably got some crazy tweets. Yeah, I can just tell, I mean, everybody had crazy tweets. I ain't gonna lie. But anyways, these are the tweets that Christian, the brother, allegedly was tweeting. All right. It goes full of ignorant black women. Black girls aren't the only ones who can cook in the world. Once again, I'm tired of these black girls in my government class. The black girls disgrace themselves on TV. You can say that for pretty much the community in general, though, not just black women. All right, but he says full of ignorant black women. And then he called this one chick Akata, which is a disrespectful term to African Americans, from usually Nigerians. The way black girls disgrace themselves on TV. Once again, I'm tired of these black girls in my government class. So he was outwardly hating on the sisters, is what they would say. He was not, in fact, protecting black women. But at least he's not like one of these niggas who done killed a black woman, which you see on my story all the time. So his words, he was talking about sisters in a derogatory fashion, all right? And we're going to bring some of the callers up. We're going to bring, I'm going to drop the StreamYard link if you guys want to join. But he was speaking about sisters in a derogatory manner. Facts, all right? But at the same time, this is his truth. This is his experience. So if this is all that he's seeing, which we're not going to discredit everything that he's saying, okay? It's not wrong that there are a lot of sisters on television who are disgracing themselves. That's a certain part of television, obviously, okay? So if you want to go see that type of stuff, you know where to find it. Just like you could go see, gliders disgrace themselves on some like trailer park type shit, whatever. But at the end of the day, when you're out in the real world and you're seeing what you're seeing, especially as an immigrant, he can't unsee it, okay? He can't overlook that and say, nah, that's not all sisters. That's just the ones that I'm running to over and over again. Those are just the ones I'm running into over and over and over again, okay? But that's not everybody, okay? But there are certain complaints that you can have about anybody, all right? But I think that it gets censored if you are a brother and you air out some complaints. Now, he didn't say you black bitches is da 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 da. He didn't call anybody out their name. Okay. He even got on black men too. Why is there always that one ghetto black boy in the back talking throughout class? Get out, chill. That is not, he's not wrong about that. He's not wrong. Okay. if you went to a majority minority school, right? You understand that if you are in like a regular CP class, if the class isn't advanced or accelerated or IB or AP, if it's not one of those classes, bro, you ain't finna learn shit. You're not finna learn a goddamn thing. So what he's saying right here is not wrong. There is always that one. Like if you go to a majority black school, there is always, it's not one either. It ain't one. It's not one. It's a lot. Okay. It's probably like in a class and they're increasing the class sizes too. So now it used to be like 15, 20 kids. Now it's like 20 to 30 kids per teacher. So if you got 30 kids in the class, there's going to be at least 12 class clowns, 5 niggas who don't do none of their work. Okay? And then I'll say 6 niggas who like really and one of those or a lot of those are women. A lot of the sisters are able to still concentrate to a certain degree. But, you know, from my experience going to an all-black school, there were not a lot of people who were passing the class. Okay? In the CP classes. In the few CP, I was in like 2 CP classes because my credits didn't transfer from my other school because I went to a private school for the first 2 years of my high school. Bruh. You're not fin to learn shit in the class, okay? And it's not because of the teacher. It's because you have 55 minutes in a class, okay? 20 of those minutes are like the teacher trying to settle the class down. They're trying to talk. They're trying to do slideshows. You can't get through a slideshow. Niggas making jokes. Niggas not paying attention. That's just the reality, okay? So apparently he was only 17 when he was tweeting this. Okay. This woman says this girl stabbed my cousin to death and got out on bail in less than a day. Okay. So she Nigerian is his cousin. So let's go to her Twitter and see if she got some, the inside scoop on this shit. You know what I mean? Maybe she has some more information, but as you can see, you have a woman. Damn. I went to her Twitter. They saying she's 6'8". She's saying I'm 6'8" on the damn Twitter. God damn, it's a big chick. This Amazonian. But yeah, her page is private, so we ain't going. But I think like his brother had commented on this joint too. His brother might have commented on this thread or something. But a lot of women joke about stabbing men. Motherfucker said killer nudes. That was actually a good one. And we got simps. So y'all keep saying, white men don't want them. Yeah, the fuck they do. Okay. I ain't gonna let y'all get away with that, man. It's a lot of brothers out here, and you don't even have to be a rich nigga. We're getting bad, like we're getting bad chicks outside of our race. No disrespect to the sisters, but they like to say, oh, y'all only getting the white women that white men want. No, we're getting the white women that, not all of us. There are plenty of brothers who are dealing with some busted ass white women. But a lot of the young niggas, bro, especially if you got some swag and you're in shape and you looking good and you having it, bro, and you got a face card, bro, we are getting bad bitches out here. I ain't gonna lie. I see my homeboys, niggas is fucking bad bitches, all right? Of all races, all right? So we not finna do that. We not finna just act like brothers is just getting the scraps. Hell nah. We're getting the bitches these dudes wish they could have. Like, y'all don't see how many motherfuckers is lusting after this bitch even after she killed the nigga? Like, we are getting, like, that's why some white men, not all, I know I got a lot of white men, some of them are a little tight. Some of them are a little tight, okay? Some of them are a little tight about it, all right? And that's just the reality. Not all. Some are like, man, it ain't no competition because I'm me, you know, and that's an attitude to have. Everybody should have that attitude. Okay. Let's see if we can find some more threads. Oh shit. So okay, so this is an exclusive video. All right. From the window. All right. But hey, this is like, no disrespect to the brother. This picture is really not a good picture of him. No disrespect. And I'm not trying to judge a man, but my nigga's teeth, his teeth, bruh. You know, it's not like she was looking for like the best looking black man. I don't know what did it for her, but like I said, ugly niggas is fucking bad bitches when it comes to this IR shit. That's just the facts. This woman says face palm or face picture, palm picture. Just so you know, I'm Nigerian from Izigu. Do your research. If your government doesn't punish you for this crime, I will. Enjoy your life while you can. Okay, so we got some sisters with the smoke. There we go. There we go. We got some sisters with the smoke. She said she want all that. She said she want all that. Real threats. Real threats. Fuck a Black Lives Matter. I don't got to march for shit. All right? I don't got to march for shit. She's in Nigeria. She said she will come for you. She said, I am coming for you. I am coming right now. You're not doing nothing. You're not going anywhere. I am coming for you. There's no way you can sleep. There's no way you can hide. There's no way you cannot breathe without breathing me. You know what I mean? So she got the smoke. So, okay, we got some sisters up top. The motherland is upset about this. You know, FBA woman, Foundational Black American Women, they made, oh, well, he was dealing with white men. The motherland said they don't give a fuck. He ours. He's ours. Okay? And you know what? I respect that. I respect that. I respect that. Yeah, you know what I mean? I respect it. So, okay, you surely will get what you deserve. Hey, they coming hard. The Nigerians are coming hard. They ain't playing with her ass, okay? Okay. He said red to match the blood on your hands, mama. Y'all do realize this tweet was before she killed him, right? Black like your soul. Okay, so damn, I thought there was a tweet from the brother. Oh, I was trying to find the brother. So people are like, you look great in prison. Orange to match your prison jumpsuit. So they're grilling her. Why did you kill that man, sisters? Okay. So they on his ass. Black Twitter is on his ass. All right. Let's see if we can find some more tweets. Let's see if we can find some more. Guys, hit the super trap if you want to get involved with the conversation. Also, I will be dropping this StreamYard link shortly. I just want to kind of get through some of these shits. But I definitely want to know what y'all think about this. I personally don't like that color. Okay, so they're responding to something. All right, so they're just grilling her for the orange shit. Damn. Okay, let me see if I can find the brother's tweet, because there was a tweet that the brother did. Let me see. His name was Christian. Obumseli. Let me know if I'm pronouncing that right, my African brothers. But yeah. So the first thing when you type in Christian Obumseli old tweets, the black community has officially disowned him, at least black Americans. So they said once they found his tweets, the black community rolled up the window. So there will be no protest. There will be no riots. Shout out to Stephen Ray with the $2 super chat. He put the $2 super chat on it. So shout out to Stephen Ray. You already know we got to go to my man.
Hold on. Hello? Where we at? Oh, you want to know where I'm at? We outside!
Stephen Ray with the $2 super chat super sticker rather, is definitely outside, all right? So put some respect on his name. Let's see. So yeah, they're grilling him. I just saw this on Megan Good's page. So came to Twitter for deeper details. When you search Christian Obumseli, the details definitely pop up. And I usually don't think decade-old tweets should be held against people, but this is. Let's just say his death is an unfortunate irony. Okay, I mean, she wasn't wrong about that. Why are black women all over Twitter claiming we want their calling for the arrest of Christian Toby Obumseli's murder? We know y'all mad white women were his type, but stop disrespecting his family with your nonsense. Don't say ish, good or bad. Let him R.I.P.Z. I'm seeing black people celebrate Christian Toby Obumseli's death because they found old tweets. Just wow, we really don't fool with each other like we say we do, clearly. Christian Toby Obumseli was a self-hating coon who would do anything for white women's approval. One of the white women he followed on Twitter made racist jokes on Twitter, and she would tag him, and he would laugh at her jokes. And I will say this, there's nothing wrong with a good racist joke. I'm just saying, okay? We can joke about anything. I'm the type of person who jokes about anything. Okay, so there... Yeah, I mean, if I want to have the right to make my racist jokes about everybody else. So that in turn means everybody else has the right to make racist jokes about me. It is what it is. We can get off if we get off, as long as we ain't disrespecting each other. It's all fair game. Christian Toby Obumseli's story is sad AF. He was killed by his girlfriend, Courtney Taylor. It's tragic because he openly shared his disdain for black women on Twitter. He talked about how black women disgrace themselves on TV. Yet he was dating a white, physically abusive OnlyFans model that killed him. Woo! These sisters are coming in with the flame. So, brothers, if you ever get in a situation with a white woman, they coming for your neck. All right? They are coming for your motherfucking neck. Not black women trying to justify the racial murder of Christian Toby Obumseli, blaming it on his preference. Whoever digged up those old tweets is obviously a jealous, bitter, and insecure soul. You need healing. Okay, so TikTok. Okay, so let me. Okay, it looks like Tariq Nasheed did a response to this shit too. Let me go to TikTok and see if I can find some Christian Obumseli videos. Okay, so I don't want to give nobody clout. I just want to. Okay, so on TikTok, they saying mind your business. Okay. They're saying mind your business. He like white women. It's OV. Okay. His death doesn't matter because he liked white women. All right. So that's what they're basically saying on TikTok. All right. We got dudes on TikTok still wearing a BLM t-shirt. Like, my nigga, you you bought the damn t-shirt and contributed to the bullshit. You bought they damn mansions. So anyways, let's go ahead and drop the StreamYards link. Guys, if you want to come up, you don't have to cam up, but if you do some goofy shit, I'm gonna drop you immediately. But let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. Do you feel sorry for this brother? Is he a coon? Is he a sellout? Should we, as a black community, press hard and try and get justice for this brother? Or should we let the white woman get off like OJ? All right. Because in my opinion, Ben Crump and all them should be all over this. Al Sharpton, all these guys should be all over this. It almost fit the narrative. So guys, I mean, if you plan on getting killed by a white bitch, make sure you delete your tweets. Make sure you delete your tweets. All right. We got Shaggy on the StreamYards. Let's get it. What's good, Shaggy?
Man, nah, shit. You what's up? How you been?
I'm good. What do you think on the topic? Do you think the black community should feel sorry for Christian, or do you think that we should discard him?
Who's we? Because you and I are not part of the black community. We are not part of Blackistan, my guy. You feel me? So do I feel bad for him? Yes. Do I think everybody should be vilifying this guy for doing what the fuck he wants to do in his lifetime? No. That shit is ass backwards. These bitches, we'll leave it at that. My brother.
Nah, speak your mind. Speak your mind, bro. You can, it's an open platform.
Man,
we ain't censoring shit.
You know what I'm saying? We talk about divested and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So BLM, it's Black Lives Matter movement. We saw how that went, right? But they ain't really,
we did.
They ain't on our side. Me and you, brothers and whatnot. So
facts.
So what about exploring our options? What do you expect us to sit inside with our hands and twiddling our thumbs and shit?
That's a good point. I saw black women on Instagram saying that black men should protest this time. Black men should lead the protest. Do you think black men are going to go out in the streets and protest for Christian?
Sure, yeah. You could convince a few people, but we don't have, we ain't gonna be there in full force with all the people locked up and people, protesting bullshit.
Right. But
right?
we got street niggas. We got street niggas bailing out though. These niggas are bailed out. They're cutting their house arrest. Can we get some street niggas in Miami to protest at the damn the high rise? Can we get some street niggas to circle the high rise and protest and have Black Lives Matter?
Sounds nice, but I think that's a rhetorical question. Like there's too many bad bitches out there in Miami. When they finally make it out there, or like they already exist there, it's too many alternative factors.
So you basically saying it's too much pussy to be out here protesting for civil rights.
Niggas get shot every day, B. You know what I'm saying? That's how they look at it, for real. Hey, I'm saying from my perspective, like I keep my nose clean, I keep my head down, I work, do all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? If that's the bullshit you get into, and that's the consequences that come with it, you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. So yeah, that's just how I see it. If you want to spend your time in Miami, not protesting this supposed police injustice. We were talking about this female stabbing homeboy and whatnot. You ain't gonna protest that. You're gonna probably go holler at some white chicks. Like,
yeah,
it's crazy.
Because I mean, there was a brother who was killed by the police in Miami recently, and I ain't seen no protests. His cousin actually hit me up about the video, but I ain't seen no protest for the brother. I don't want to forget his name. His name was Antoine Cooper, and he was killed in a traffic stop. And apparently he was resisting arrest. I don't know, but apparently the family has dash cam footage. I don't think the dash cam footage is favorable. Otherwise, they would have released it by now. If it was a blatant, thing. But it don't seem like brothers are really that politically active out there in Miami, huh?
No. Nah. Too many zoes, too much shit going on out there in Miami. You got to be active in a different area, Yeah. No, I get that. Guys, make sure you guys go ahead and hit the StreamYard link. Let me see if I can pin that link right quick. I will pin the StreamYard link to the chat. Also hit that super trap, guys. We're going to go to a brief intermission. We're going to let Jen Quavius take it over.
So stay tuned.
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Frederick Douglass, where a shooting just took place. And as you can see, it's a pretty rough area. So I'm basically risking my life reporting on this madness. So make sure you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Like the video, hell, share the video. And make sure you go ahead and leave a comment down in the comment section to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this son violence in the streets. I'm Quavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
All right, guys, so we're going to go back to her Instagram, and we are going to give her an official rating. All right, we're going to give her an official rating. So what I want you guys to do right now, I want you guys to get in this damn comment section. Get in this damn comment section and tell me what you rate her. Keep it a buck. Keep it a buck. All right. Get in the comment section and tell me what you rate this woman.
Allow me to maximize this screen real quick.
Yeah. So there, shorty, go right there. Okay. Let's see. Yep. There she goes right there. How do I get this? Solo. Oh shit. Hold on.
That's your boy. What up?
I know, right? Exit solo. All right, hold on. I don't know why it's doing that shit. But anyways, so we got a lot of 7s in here. We got some 6s.
We can't do 7s, right? Going with the Kevin Samuels.
I ain't Kevin Samuels.
Okay,
you can do 7s.
Facts. See me, she probably she like a 6, man. Like,
yeah, if she had more ass, I would give her a 7. But yeah, I'm with the 6 too. Shout out to Lucky Number 7. He puts $5 on it. Shout out to Lucky Number 7. He puts $5 on it.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hello?
Where you at?
Where we at? Oh, you want to know where I'm at? We outside.
Lucky Number 7 is definitely outside with it. He put 5 on it, let you know he's outside. All right. But yeah, you know, I will give her a 7. All right. Now, knowing what she did, let's just say she's acquitted. Okay. Found not guilty. Will her options decrease in black men, or will black men forgive her and keep on fucking on her?
It's a tough one, bro. It's a tough one. If I know better, I'm not smashing.
Right?
I mean, yo, it don't even matter if you black. Hey, brother, it don't even matter if he black or not. Now she stabbed her dude. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. This is more of a male versus female situation, or female on male situation than anything. But it's not really it's not really black and white for me, because people are saying, oh, if it was a black woman, she would have been arrested. And look, no, the fuck she wouldn't, bro. Women in general get lighter sentences, especially if it was self-defense, especially if she had the notoriety. And this is what people don't get either. This woman is damn near a millionaire. She's damn near a millionaire. So she has bread to pay for a lawyer. So I would not be like, she could pay $500,000 for a lawyer. If she's out on bail right now, the smart thing to do would be monetize her fucking OnlyFans and start fucking and sucking again. And then she got the money to pay for a lawyer. All right. And see, this is where I think the brother fucked up. He was not getting her to work for him. He was working for her. And the relationship dynamic was fucked up.
They don't want to hear that though.
Nope. We are adding the brother Day to the stream. What do you have to say, Day, about Courtney Taylor killing the brother Christian Obumseli?
I mean, personally, I feel like it's fucked up, but at the same time, I'm FBA, so I don't really, not to be on some, on some hater shit, but I can't really fuck with the other nigga, you know what I mean?
You ain't fucking with the motherland, bro?
I mean, he African coon. I mean, he was talking all that foul shit about I can't but you can't do that, bro.
God damn, it sounds like you got Nigerian wireless out there, but
what
necessarily
what
necessarily hold on. What necessarily did he say wrong though? What did he say
that's not
wrong?
The point though. That's not the point.
I feel like he
say it again.
You saying the fact that he even chose to go out his way to come out the side of his neck saying something.
Well, I'm saying
this is when he's 17 years old too.
I'm saying the fact that he's not FBA. I'm saying how dare you speak on our community? You're not one of us.
Our plight. Yeah. I see what you're saying.
So he's
I'm not going to talk about Nigeria because I'm not Nigerian.
No. See, I can't let that ride either because you and I know if you went to a black school and there was a Nigerian exchange student or a Nigerian substitute teacher, niggas was on their ass. We was calling all types of African booty scratcher. We was on their ass.
But it wasn't me though, because I know I had a homeboy from Congo. He came over like this nigga straight from Congo. I'm talking. We riding our bikes to Subway. He's like, we about to eat a train. Like, what are you talking about?
It wasn't me either.
But
I was not a bully.
But you ain't lying. You ain't lying. The majority.
I was cool with him too. Like in reality, Black Gen Z, they used to I would ask like Africans. I would be like, oh, so how did you get here? This and that, right? And he would be like, oh, what you mean? How'd I get here? I took a plane shit because I think that these niggas were starving and shit, right? But like
you thought that nigga came on the transatlantic slave trade. That's what you thought.
Exactly. In reality, like this nigga was smarter than me. He knew more about stuff than me. So I was thinking like in my mind, when I'm talking to him, I'm thinking like, so why did you come to America then if you're doing better than us? But then so it's like the disconnect is that like, like when I was younger, I was more of a Pan-Africanist and I wanted them to win and everything. But it's like the disconnect is that when they come here, they don't see themselves as, oh, we this united black people. They see themselves as like when they get an achievement, they make sure to remind us, oh no, that's not a black doctor, that's a Nigerian doctor. It's like I thought we was all black though. But then when this happened, we supposed to all get on code. It's like, but it's like I thought you didn't fuck with us though. But now we supposed to fuck with each other. It's like
okay. So let's get into the tweets. He says, full of ignorant black women. Okay, we don't really know necessarily what he was referring to. But he says black girls aren't the only ones who can cook in the world. So let me ask you this, and I'm just playing devil's advocate here. Don't you think that he was giving a reaction, or he was giving a reaction to maybe something that some woman said? Like, a lot of women are giving brothers flack for dating IR. So maybe some chick said, oh, well, you dating that white girl, they don't know how to cook. Like, a lot of people say that as if it's really true. But most women in this day and age don't know how to cook in general. It's not just white women don't know how to cook or Asian women don't know how to cook. Black women don't know how to cook.
See, I agree with you. I don't think it's a problem to date outside your race, but the problem is that I think that when most black men do it, they don't do it because it's like, oh, she's fine, I just like her. It's not. They do it specifically because.
So you don't think Christian was with this OnlyFans model solely based off of the fact that she was probably the hottest girl that he ever fucked?
I think it's that, but I also think the fact that she was white intensified it too. If she was just a black chick that was OnlyFans, he would probably just fucked it and kept it moving. But because he had a fetish for white girls, he wiped the bitch basically.
Okay.
Piggyback off what he's saying. Like, I don't know where y'all stay at, but I know around my area, there's plenty of girls like what we said. We looked at her and consider her a 6 or a 7, right? But like I said, in Miami and shit like that, that's a whole different dynamic of bad chick, you know.
Now he went to UT. He went to UT.
So yeah.
He was at University of Texas. He was used to those frat girls, those Texas Southern girls.
That's like,
I mean, they're fucking fine out there. They're fine as shit out there.
Them Arizona, Texas girls, California, Florida, all the European white chicks, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just females in general.
Girls,
that's facts. And that's facts. In the Americas, no doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Absolutely. But the thing is about Florida, all the women are coming from all over the place. So
you got that Caribbean vibe down there.
Yeah, they got a mixed bag out there.
Yeah.
But let's get into another one of these tweets that he said. He says, once again, I'm tired of these black girls in my government class. Now,
That's specific. That's specific.
That
sounds like
specific.
a Donald Trumpy.
He was in. It sounds like he was in like a social studies class, and it was some black women maybe in his class who were talking some ignorant shit. Maybe not. But do you think that? Where do you think this tweet is coming from? Like, have you ever been at a black school and
Yeah, I went to a
there
black
are people
school.
acting a fool, and yeah, I mean it's just all bad.
Facts. I went to a school where it was like 80% black, 20%, humbritos and stuff. So I understand that, it is definitely ignorant and stupid and like they be roasting it. I get that, but like I don't like.
So can he not say something because he is African, or
It just feels like
does it make it worse that he's saying it because he's African?
Well, I feel like the way they come at us is like it's like the way he's talking in the tweets, it's like he don't know he black. That's what I'm saying. It's like he talking like he's a white guy. He's talking like these black Americans, these fucking Akatas. It's like
Yeah.
it's like if you get stopped by the police, they're not gonna ask you, oh, so are you from Africa? Are you American? They're not gonna do that. They just gonna be like, you a nigga.
Okay. So let me ask you this. Do you think Africans have different interactions with the police than black Americans?
I think Africans love white people, so I think they don't really. Most of them,
No,
not all.
that's not what
So
I'm
you
asking.
saying
I'm asking,
he's saying based off first impressions.
Do they have different interactions when they get pulled over by the police? What is the result versus when African Americans get pulled over by the police? Do they have different results when getting pulled over by the police, or is every time a black person gets pulled over by the police, they're going to get racially profiled and nothing or something bad's going to happen in situations?
I don't think most of us will get racially profiled, but I think the difference is that okay, so Africans, most of them tend to have their fathers in the household, so that's that, and also they tend to be raised in America, at least they tend to, like, let's just say Nigerians, right? They tend to be raised with a little bit more scholarly goal, so they tend to have more upward mobility and stuff. And black Americans, they tend to just be raised in a feminine energy with just their mother and stuff. So it's gonna be a different interaction, primarily because of how we were raised. So yes, it is kind of our fault, but I just feel like like he's more so, I don't know. It's what you're saying is right, but I feel like with them, yeah, they gonna obey, they gonna follow, they gonna toe the line. But a better example is like my uncle was saying this. He was saying like his job and stuff. He worked at the at UPS. He was saying you can always tell the difference between Africans and the black Americans. He said because whenever like it's a situation at the job, the Africans always kiss the white people's ass. They always be like, okay.
He's saying
I will stay later.
they're bootlickers.
I would do that.
Okay, but do you think other immigrants do that as well, or do you think it's just Africans? Like, do you think when Indians are working a corporate job,
I don't think Hispanics do that.
I don't know. See, where I live, it's a lot of Indian folks and stuff like that. I don't know if they necessarily, because they're in a lot of positions of power or whatever, like management positions. So I don't think they necessarily kiss too much ass. I think they just do what they do because they got the privilege to do so, or whatever the fuck that is.
And it's a certain type, because I didn't say all black immigrants. Like the ones that I think are the most on cold with black Americans are Haitians. I think we're the most similar to them. They like, that's in my opinion. I have family members that married to Haitians. My sister's married to a Haitian, and they the most like us. If more, in my opinion, they more dysfunctional. They more like hood, and they not gonna take certain shit. You're not gonna talk to them crazy and think that shit's gonna slide.
Okay. So let's get to the next tweet. He says, the way black girls disgrace themselves on TV. Do you think that black women disgrace themselves on TV?
I mean, yeah.
That's a fact.
You said, yeah, it's a fact?
That's a fact. That's without a doubt.
So
do you need examples?
I mean, we got examples. I just showed you FT and Bay.
Thank you.
She said 50 racks to fuck. But okay, so out of the four tweets, which one of these is the worst? And which one of these can you really get behind? Okay.
The one where he said, I love white people.
Okay, but now I'm talking about the ones that I just read.
Oh, okay.
We got full of ignorant black women is one. The next one is black girls aren't the only ones who can cook in the world. 2, 3 is once again, I'm tired of these black girls in my government class. 4 is the way black girls disgrace themselves on TV. Which one is the worst, and which one is one that you can get behind?
I guess the one where he talking about these black girls on my thing, because if he would have just said, if he didn't say black girls, because you know that's taking it away, that's making it sound like he not black. So if he would have said, these let's say if he would have said, oh, these
my
ghetto ass
people.
bitches in my class, that would have been different. Because he's
True.
saying like,
but what if the only ones who are ghetto are the black women in the class?
Well, so if they aren't, then they just have that
I think he
inherent.
wouldn't have
They have that
singled
same
them out
inherent
if
mindset, though.
Exactly.
If it was ghetto Hispanic and Indian chicks in the class, he probably would have said, "Man, these ghetto ass Indian chicks, man, they always, leaving a fucking curry place and shit like that." Like, why didn't he say that about any other race? Or do you think he was singling out black women, or do you think there was actually validity to what he was saying?
There's validity to what he was saying. I think he was being honest when he said it.
Okay,
for sure.
Okay.
What school did he go to and what state? Because
He said UT, University of Texas, or something.
Well, he went to University of Texas for college.
I was going to try
I
to
don't
put
think there
blame
was
on the Caribbeans, but I can't do that, can I? And say that was them.
I don't think about that. The thing is, he went to UT for college, but I don't know if he's talking about high school, because they said that those tweets were when he was when he was 17. So it sounds like to me that he probably went to a black school. I just don't know what school he went to.
At my high school, all the Nigerians got scholarships.
I'm finna say if he's talking like that on Twitter at 17 before, like I don't think he went to a primarily black school. He probably went to like some mixed where he got those ideologies from. You know what I'm saying? Where he started to recognize the divide and whatnot.
No, see, if you go to a primarily black school in high school, that's where you're really gonna see the real shit.
I'm saying, but I'm saying you can still get in a mixed environment, and you can still get the extremities of all cultures. You know what I'm trying to say? So he could still.
I think it depends on your region where you at though. Like
yeah.
Where I'm at in California.
Same.
And that would be true because it's not like it's more balanced. It's more like it's black and Hispanics. But if you were at where he at, I think it's more likely it's just niggas.
Yeah, I mean, he was in Texas, so yeah, it's black and Hispanic. So, who maybe I can figure out what high school he went to.
Yeah, that might help.
But okay, so. All right. Yeah. Okay. So, guys, I'm going to do a poll. I'm just typing it up right now. Which tweet was the worst? Okay. So we're going to go to Jinquavius while I type up this poll. So we'll be right back.
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Frederick Douglass, where a shooting just took place. And as you can see, it's pretty rough area. So I'm basically risking my life reporting on this madness. So make sure you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Like the video, hell, share the video. And make sure you go ahead and leave a comment down in the comment section to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this son violence in the streets. I'm Jinquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
Okay, so they say he played football at Texas Tech. My bad. I knew it was a Texas school. He went to Plano East for high school and Texas Tech for college. Okay, yeah. Okay.
He was the man then if he played football then.
Yeah, so he played football at Texas Tech. So Plano East High School, we're looking it up. Oh wow. Okay, so Plano East High School.
Is that in the hood?
I don't think so. Let me see. I'm looking at the demographics right now. Okay, so the demographics were, check this, 31% Asian.
Oh, shit.
27% Hispanic, 25% white, 11% African American, and 3.7% two or more races, and 0.2% American Indian. So this is a really good school.
Like you said, he dropped on accident.
You said what?
Shaggy in the chat said he dropped on accident.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll just add him back. It is a 4-star. It's a 4-star school on School Digger. So it looks like it was a pretty good school. So there
All
were
them Asians is balancing it out.
That's what I was
Right.
saying. A lot of those people have really they have a lot more political knowledge and stuff like that. So you probably heard that just walking the hallways, or like maybe he was a favorite or something like that. People were like, "Man, what's up with all these bitches in your class, man?" Like, you know,
So
stuff
there's
like that.
11% black people at the school. So when he's talking about the government class, they're basically, if we look at these demographics and assume that he was an intelligent brother and he was in some good classes, it probably was just a few sisters in there,
right?
And the few sisters in there were ratchet and ghetto.
Maybe not that. Maybe they're the same ones that we see that end up in political positions in all these cities. They on that same path, you know.
Oh
so
yeah,
they
that
just,
makes sense. Like if they have clashing political ideologies,
right? And they're
Well,
trying
you think
to.
he was probably? You think he was probably conservative then? If he was messing with
yeah, most likely.
They're trying to be, but they aren't necessarily.
Okay, yeah, right. So maybe conservative ideology, but as far as like the OnlyFans shit, that's not really conservative. But maybe like more like a libertarian ideology. Who knows? But let's see what the poll is talking about. Let's see what you guys are saying on the poll. I'm gonna check out the results. So for the poll, let's see. All right, so I asked which Christian Obumseli tweet was the worst. Most people are saying full of ignorant black woman tweet was the worst. And then second place is tired of these black girls in my government class. So yeah, I feel that.
Do you think Black Gen Z that there should be a distinction between FBA black people and the rest? Because I don't even, in my personal opinion, I don't think if you're not FBA, I don't even think you should be allowed to get scholarships for being black. For my opinion.
So I don't. If you're born in America, you're an American. Okay. So
but you don't think we have different cultures?
I think we have different cultures, but if you're black and you're born in America, you're an African American or Haitian American or whatever island American you want to call it. But I think that I think that we should be sticking together, not separating ourselves. You know, as a whole, because I think that distinction can hurt us because we're sitting here like, oh, I ain't finna go to this African motherfucker, whatever. And you know, that's this. I just don't think that's productive because they out here winning, and if we don't get our shit together, we gonna take L's too. You know what I mean?
Now I got love for them. The problem is just that I feel like it's not reciprocated. I feel like it's like I've been to a couple like African what do you call it at the college I went to and stuff when I was in just community college. When I was in college and stuff, we had like two different groups and stuff because we had African Union and we had a Black Student Union because Africans didn't fuck with us and stuff. When we try to mess with them and stuff, they kept asking us, "Oh, what country you from? What country you from?" And we was like, when we was telling them like our family from Alabama and all that stuff, they was like, "Oh, no." Like they didn't say nothing disrespectful, but they was on some. They made it clear that like we're not African, and when we said we were African American, they kind of got upset at us. So we was just like, okay, we just gonna create our own thing.
Okay, yeah. I mean, there's definitely some division. I think that a lot of it comes from, I mean, let's keep it a buck. When you are in these high schools, there is like conflict between Black Americans and Africans. And I think that we kind of they're not used to our jokes. So there are like we're okay with, you know, cracking jokes and shit like that and going back and forth, and we're trying to see who can say pretty much like some of the most foulest shit and the most funniest shit to get a reaction out of everybody. When they came over here and because they have such a serious culture, if you coming over here talking about, oh, you African booty sky, like if you're shaming Like, I think that a lot of that shit was going on. Like, from my perspective, even if it, like, just being a dark-skinned male, I was getting smoked. Like, niggas was like, "Oh, are you African?" Like, they're asking me if I'm African
because you're dark skinned.
Because I'm dark skinned. Okay, so and they're making the African jokes as if I'm African, but I'm not necessarily. I'm not necessarily like a
But don't you feel like it's just roasting,
second
though,
generation?
like,
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's roasting, but you got to understand they ain't used to that.
Not everybody takes it the same way.
Yeah.
That's
So
why I
motherfuckers
said,
feel like they getting bullied.
That's why I said,
actually,
like, I feel like we have a more closer connection, in my opinion. I don't know if you would agree with Caribbeans and stuff. Caribbeans are basically the same as Black Americans, in my opinion.
You
don't
don't
think
know.
so?
I think Caribbeans.
I see them being stuck on an island and they stuck around the same people all
We
the
eat
goddamn
damn near the
time.
same food. We eat damn near the same food, except
well,
for
yeah,
like,
but
yeah,
you don't.
that's cultural.
You don't
yeah.
feel like the Caribbeans also take shots at FBA?
most definitely, most definitely. But
they think they harder.
well,
Right. I hear a lot of Jamaicans talking shit about, oh, y'all are just the American blacks. I hear that a lot.
yeah, but they're just as lazy. So I mean,
Nah, bro. Because I mean, I guess that's a matter of opinion. I think of them like a lot of them who work in the ship ports and stuff like that.
Let me
Dudes
specify.
who work in the cane fields and shit.
Let me specify. When I say Caribbeans, I'm really just thinking of Haitians. That's what I mean. Haitians Haitians are. Would you agree, y'all, that Haitians are, when you think about like the problems and dysfunction in the Black community, Haitians would be.
Yeah, we probably have the most similarities. Yeah, because our Haitian murder game is just as strong as the Black American murder game.
Yeah, South Florida, that shit run by the Zoe, bro.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Yeah, that's definitely interesting. That's definitely interesting.
Zoes, where you at, Black Gen Z, in Georgia?
In Atlanta, not really. It's more like hood niggas, like country
all over
niggas.
the country.
Like New Orleans niggas. We got a New Orleans niggas, Alabama niggas. We got a lot.
That's what I was about to say.
We got a lot of who else we got around here? We got a lot of New Orleans niggas. Honestly,
you ever heard of Geechee niggas? That's what my mom is.
Yeah,
my mom
from
is
South
Geechee.
Carolina. South Carolina.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, we got some of them.
They
okay.
hella country, too.
So we got Alpha Zoe in the building. What's good, Alpha Zoe? Alpha Zoe, might want to unmute yourself. Can't hear you.
He said, I can't hear it.
Yeah, I think Alpha Zoe's mic is fucked up. But guys, what we thinking in the super chat, man? He said he can't hear.
I tried to super chat you, but I couldn't. It kept saying can't send.
Yeah, sometimes it be doing that shit. But it looks like other people's super chats are getting through. But yeah, sometimes it be doing that shit. It even does that for me, like when I try and send super chats to other YouTubers. So let's see if this will work for Alpha Zoe. Alpha Zoe, you gotta unmute yourself.
Yeah, I'm here.
I bet. So what do you have on the topic, bro?
Man, I have a lot to say, man. I feel like I have a unique viewpoint from this whole experience because, as you know, I'm already here in South Florida.
Right, and you're a Zoe, right?
Yeah.
So let us know, is there any animosity between African Americans and Zoe niggas?
I wouldn't say there's any animosity. I would say more so we can feel what each other have been through because we're both from another country. We both come here. We both come here to take advantage of the opportunities that America presents itself. So I've never personally had any problems with my African brothers. I would say that I can relate to them more than I can to the average African American people that are already here.
Really? I thought we got along more than Africans, bro, but okay.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying I can relate more to the African brothers than I can to the black
I'm saying
people
I
that are
thought
already here.
Haitians and Black Americans got along. I'm
No. I'm not saying there's any friction. I'm not saying there's any pressure, but I'm talking about as far as from a cultural standpoint, the way we eat, the way we treat each other, the way we live. There's no.
Well, that's
friction
what I'm
between.
saying. Like in my opinion, I don't I mean, Haiti is basically Africa and the Caribbean because it's like 99% black, whatever. But I feel like Haitians are far more brutal, and I feel like y'all more in common with us, like in my opinion. Cause I
Where
don't
you
like.
from? I'm sorry, I just joined the chat. Where you from?
I'm from California. I'm from the Bay, bro. And it's not a
Okay.
lot of Haitians out here, but my sister lives in what you call it, in Birmingham and stuff, between Birmingham and Alpharetta, and she married to a Haitian and stuff. So I understand. Like I went to the wedding and everything. Like I feel like y'all are more like us, in my opinion.
Okay, I can understand. I definitely understand.
Africans, I feel like Africans is just some good old boys, in my opinion. Except for like
I
Somalis.
would say the most because of their upbringing. You know, they're raised to take their education serious, go to school, and there's nothing wrong with that. But where we come from, you know what I'm saying, we have to get it out the mud, and we can be a little bit more violent. They're more so they do things with their words.
You can. Y'all niggas is hella violent. Y'all niggas is more violent than us.
You know,
Haitians is more violent than Black Americans.
I gotta keep it real. I can't lie.
Yeah, I mean, y'all niggas murder game is on point. Okay, we know the Haitians will ice you out in a cold minute.
Well, that's the thing about this whole situation that's going on, is because back where I come from, back home, we take matters into our own hands. We are the justice system. We are the iron. We are the sword. There is no we do protest, but when there comes to major issues and major things that go on in the country, we take matters into our own hands.
Y'all knocked down
If
the
something like
president.
yeah.
Right.
Well, there was more to it than that, but exactly along those lines. When there's issues that go on, we take matters into our own hands. There is no waiting for the government, waiting for people to protest, waiting for people to care. Like this whole situation that happened with this brother that just happened, if they wouldn't have done anything about it, we would have already, seek justice on our own.
Yeah, and what I will say too is, when I was in high school, we had a substitute teacher, and he was actually one of my good buddies' grandfather. And people would just like do him so dirty, make fun of his name, make fun of his accent. They would like disturb the class. They didn't respect him. One of them even went so far as to put hands on him. And I'm not saying they did it because he was African, but they used it against him, because they would have did it to any teacher, right? Any substitute teacher, but they used him being African against them. So they were making the same jokes that they would make on the students on the substitute teacher. And he was an elder. He's like a 50-year-old man, and they joning on him. They stealing his work plan and stealing the grade book and doing all this shit. So, I think that there is some type of, especially if you are a first generation immigrant, like your parents are like, this is the first time they came, and then they had you, and you go to an American school and you're going to school with African Americans. A lot of these immigrant brothers get it rough unless they just come out swinging like they're an athlete or something like that. But if they ain't no athlete, or they ain't like no real street nigga, like a street Haitian nigga or something, they're finna be food in the school system. Do you agree, or you think that's cap?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and catch a pass from that. As you know, me and you, we have a deeper understanding. I came here. I'm a first generation Haitian. I was blessed and fortunate to play sports, so that kind of in a way saved me, because we did get picked on. They used to call the Africans African booty scratchers. They used to call us cat eaters. So we were in the same boat. So coming here, it was different for us. You feel me?
Right.
But with me playing sports, it was kind of different because I kind of got a pass. And then on top of that, I was blessed and fortunate to be good. So you're good at sports. You're kind of known a little bit. You got a little buzz. You got a little clout. They're going to treat you a little different. Going back to what my other brother was saying, I forgot his name, but he was saying, like based on what type of school you go to and stuff like that. Yeah, that does matter. But you got to understand, when you rise to the occasion and you become a somebody, you're appealing to a mass variety of women. It's no longer just one race. All women are going to be attracted to you. And you got to go with who loves you.
Facts. Okay, so I want to hit on that point right there. You say you got to go with who loves you. Do you think on average that women outside of the race love black men more? I know we just have a white woman who just killed a black man, but do you think in general, when black men are dating out, do you think the love is more real?
I think we gotta look at I think we gotta look at female nature above all. You know what I'm saying? So the hypergamy of the society that we're in, what kind of status you carry, and why they should be attracted to you, what their options are and whatnot.
Right.
Shit like that, So
from my experience, go ahead.
I think when it comes to dating outside of their race and shit, it all ties back to what we keep talking about, like them being ratchet or whatever the stereotypes are and all that stuff. And we're trying to escape that. The single mom, drunk baby mama, drunk auntie, all that shit. We're
Right.
trying to escape that and think that the grass is greener on the other side. And in turn, they kind of see that from the outside looking in. They're like, oh, they could play the like make believe savior almost.
Hey, bro,
It's like,
let's take it a step further too. Like, not just dating outside your race. I feel like dating outside your culture within your race. So, like, if you're a Black
facts.
American,
Thank you. Yeah.
you know, I'm not saying that this is something that should be encouraged completely, but like for me, right, I don't want to date outside my race completely. You know, I like if it happens, it happens. But like, I feel like if you want to get a good black women, I feel like, and vice versa, I feel like you should just avoid Black American women and get you an African or something like that. The problem with them is that they tend to be almost always coons. But you know,
so what would you say? What would you say to sisters who would respond to you saying, "Oh, you're not gonna you would rather get a more traditional Black woman who might be an immigrant." What if she said to you, "You hate yourself"? What would you say to that?
I don't hate myself.
I've been getting that my whole life.
See, this is the thing, right? See, like I understand it and everything, like, but the problem is that, like, this is the problem, right? Like when I deal with like African women, right, I have nothing in common as far as culturally, but like we can relate and everything. But Black American women, we can relate more culturally, obviously. But the problem is that they're much more combative, they're much more argumentative, and you can't like they're not gonna submit. That's the problem. They're just not going to.
You can't break through with them. You can't level with them.
Yeah, but I feel like an African woman, if she's from Africa, if she hasn't been here long enough, she's gonna submit and stuff. It don't matter.
Okay, so I'm looking at a tweet. I'm looking at a tweet from Robin Giselle. She says, "African women don't want you. We don't date men who are lazy, violent, and subservient." What do you have to say to African women who think Black American men are lazy, violent, and subservient?
That's
So
tough.
Let me take that.
That's
one.
tough.
Let me take that one.
Who want to take it?
Let me take that one. Let me take that one.
Go ahead, because I'm a fry.
Go ahead, Shaggy.
Okay.
No.
Let me go ahead and take that one. Let me go ahead and take that one. So you know, I'm gonna try to explain it from my vantage point.
Go ahead.
I've actually had the best type of relationships from African women who are actually from Africa. When they do come here, they're more attracted to a guy like me. So I've never really had that experience to where a true African woman comes here and they look at me like I'm lazy, I'm unmotivated and stuff. They actually look at me like, oh wow, you're different. You're motivated, you're dedicated, you got goals, you want to make things happen. And in turn, they actually are more attracted.
Okay.
Do you think that statement which she said is true, that like this play devil's advocate, right? Let's keep it a buck, right? You think most of us are lazy? I think most of us have a problem like doing nigga shit. Like,
I can't say all. I'm not gonna say all. I would say it all depends on your upbringing and what's your motivation.
Let's just look at averages though. Let's look at averages though. Like
I would just say they exist, but those ain't the people I fuck with.
Exactly.
But if you had to say it like this, right? If it's 60%, 70%, if there's like a room of 10 FBA people, out of that 10 room, out of that room of 10.
I would say 30% because a lot of people fail to realize that 60% of Black men are at least middle class or above, and singleless and childless. So I would say a third.
Okay, so we got Robin Giselle. She's blowing up the chat. Let me ask you guys this. She says, no self-respecting woman of any race will date you. And then another Black woman who is probably African, she said, or maybe she's a Black woman. She says, African women don't like or want Black American men. So have you guys had trouble stepping to African women or what?
I had a woman's mom, mom and family called me an Akata before. So that was a problem, you know. And you know, she was basically saying, like, she was asking me some questions about like my dad and shit. And then like when the question came to like my dad being in prison, it was all that type of shit. It was very, she was basically saying I'm a stereotype, but like I'm not like no hood nigga. So what the fuck that got to do with me? Type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But like she like it's like I was cool, but like every time I'm talking to them, this is the problem I have, right? This is why I said I'm not saying this is the best option, but I said I prefaced that I feel like when you talk to them, it's like you're talking to white people. Like they keep reminding you, you're not like the others, man. You're different. It's like I thought we was both black though, but like they want to remind you every second that like they'll say this to you, like because when Africans see you, they don't know you're not African. They assume you're African when you talk to them, and then when you start speaking, they're like, oh, you're Black American. When you talk to them, the first thing they do is they be like, oh, so where you from? Where you from? And it's like sometimes I feel like they retarded, like they don't know there was slavery. I'm like, nigga, my ancestors was enslaved. No, but what country are you from? I don't know, nigga. You know, it's the shit like that. And I'm just like, all right, did you never read a book before you came to America? Like,
okay. So we're gonna switch topics a little bit. Okay, so overall consensus: do y'all have issues picking up African women, or is it pretty easy, or do you think they front on you, they trip on you, or what is it?
It depends on what type of African woman it is. I feel like Ethiopians,
the sexy ones, not the ones that we don't think are cute, the ones who are attractive, in shape.
Okay, so West African women as a whole, they cool because they were most like Black American women, but I feel like they not as what's the word, materialistic. Let's put it like that. You could come at them and like you could pretend to be rich. You could pretend you could just like have a nice vibe, a nice personality. As long as you like got goals, they'll fuck with you. A Black American woman, you know, she'll fuck with you, but you know, she'll fuck with you. You broke this and that, but it's a different type of caliber of women. Though I feel like, you know, I'll say this too, not to be long and stuff. I feel like Africans have better bodies, but Black American women got better faces. And Africans be having them, they be having them shitty ass weaves too.
Man, y'all haven't met the ones I've been around. The ones I've been around, and the ones I've dated, is not like that. And I would say it all depends on how long they've been here. I mean, I don't want to say all of them, but from my experience, the ones who come here, and a lot of them, they actually vet us. They vet us Black men. They want to know what we're doing and what we have.
And you saying that? Can I cut it real quick? How old are you, my guy? Like,
I'm 28.
You're in your 30s? Nah.
I'm 28.
28. Yeah, so you closer to my age. I was gonna say, like, in my era, it was easier for, like, it was more likely that an African chick would be on my vibe and shit like that. That just might be me or whatever, but every time
back then it was Afrocentric, bro. They was all
yeah.
Now they want to separate. So now I feel like Africans is more in the white dudes, personally.
Right. Yeah.
And I was actually gonna bring that up because I actually get mistaken for being African. I have to actually present myself and say, hey, don't get me wrong, I fuck with my Africans, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I actually get mistaken for being African. And then I was also gonna bring up this topic. I was gonna say a lot of those women, they tend to date outside their race and bash us Black men. So I'm not. Yeah, you can date who you can date who you want to date, but it's like they bash us and they always claim they can date outside of their race. They don't want us and everything like that. But why is that when we choose to do the same, it's a problem?
Yeah.
They see white men as being like, put it to you like this, right? If you was let's say you was to go to their house, right? And you was to ask, because they tradition like, can I marry your daughter, this and that? In their eyes, they would think, even if you mixed, even if you whatever, right? That's not good enough. You gotta be straight up white man, like from the Caucasus Mountains, right? They look at like, if you a nigga, you just one missed paycheck away from being homeless. But if you white, they like, oh my God, you must be rich. You must be overflowing and gold. That's just how I feel. I feel like they feel like I feel like it's like, cause like their eyes be bucking, like they just like, wow, Mr. White Man. Like, and I'm
gonna take it a step further. I would say that they pander to lighter complexion men.
That could be true, but I don't feel like they even want that anymore because I'm light skinned, right? And I feel like I could get some play from them and stuff. True, but would they take me seriously? Would they mess with me long term?
Hey, bro, that's only when you in style, man.
Okay, guys. So I pulled up a woman who is a South African woman.
I had a South African girlfriend before.
And I ain't gonna lie, what Buddy said about having the crazy body but jacked up face, he's not off. Okay, what I'm seeing here,
they have the natural BBLs.
The face is, you know what I mean?
She got the filter
body
on
crazy faces, you know.
That's them Zulu women too, and that's another one that I feel another group of people in Africa or another group of black immigrants that I feel like is close to black Americans because look at South Africa, them niggas are wild as fuck down there. They commit just as much crime as
Oh
we
yeah.
do, but they come to America and be like, "You black Americans, you're lazy, you're violent." It's like, what the fuck are you doing in South Africa? You act like you forgot. Did you forget about how violent you are over there?
Yeah, and it's not just South Africa.
It's like I hate that. It's like y'all get 15 niggas that come to America do well, and the rest of y'all niggas is starving in your country, and y'all be like, "Oh, you're black Americans." It's like, but your mom is starving in Africa.
I mean, the way they were raised is they was raised differently, you know. And like I said, I've had conversations with some true African women. They were raised differently. They weren't raised how the women are raised here. Now they do come here and they do adopt the principles and the mindset here. But man, like I said, I can't speak for everybody, but a lot of the African women I've met in Miami and Georgia, man, they some baddies. They come here and they baddies. You feel me?
I like Caribbeans the most though, to be honest.
We gotta remind ourselves of the table as well. They bring a lot more to that.
What do you mean? What do they bring to the table?
Like
Money,
all right,
financially?
No, maybe shit. That might be a possibility. But in terms of like homekeeping and like you know what I'm saying, all that, you know what I'm trying to say.
They do. I've dated a lot of African women, and they know how to cook. They gonna support you. They know how to be feminine. They're actually taught how to be wives.
Let me have a dream. She's gonna be like, go ahead and do that shit.
I actually got an argument with one girl I was dating. This was like a year ago, only because she could cook. You know, I just don't like African food. I wanted her to cook Black American food. I wanted her to cook oxtails, black eyed peas. She was like, I don't cook this Akata food. I was like, bitch, you better run. I don't want that shit. Sorry, I'm black, but I'm not African. I don't like that shit, bro.
Word up. So okay, so final comments on are you got like you guys, you said everybody wants to keep it within the race, like y'all aren't really trying to interracially do the thing, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm already, you know, I'm mixed myself, and I feel like that's too much confusion, you know. If let's say I date somebody that's like they Asian, whatever, right? What the fuck they gonna call themselves?
Right,
that's
right.
just that's confusion. I don't know. Nah.
So Day, what about you? Are you open to interracial relationships or?
Nah.
Okay, Zoe.
I'm an equal opportunity employer. I date whoever's into me and who's gonna be feminine.
So have you now this is what I'm asking. Have you guys ever messed with a white chick?
Yeah. I mess with like Dominicans and like mixed Hispanics and stuff, like Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, but
not
white chicks, nah.
Okay.
I've been with almost every race.
Okay. What about you, Dave?
Oh, you already answered.
Oh shit, I'm getting y'all names mixed up. Shaggy.
Nah, I said I have. Yeah, same with Zoe. Same with Zoe.
What's your preference though?
No, let me not ask the preference question. Let me ask this. When you were with those women, who gave you the best experience? Like out of all the races that you've been with, who gave you the best experience? And we'll start with Alpha Zoe and then go to Shaggy and Day.
Caucasian women, Spanish women, and women who are foreign.
Okay.
Man, I can't even give an honest answer because there's all the different phases and you know, me becoming myself and shit like that, whatever. Like, so I don't know. It's tough.
Okay.
It's tough. Trying to make my mind up on that right now.
Okay. And Day?
I think Afro Latinos are probably like the best, you know, as far as like just for my preference, because I like, you know, I want them to still like be culturally black, you know. So like Dominicans and stuff like that, they got an attitude probably and everything like that, but it's much milder. So I can get you can check them, I feel like. So if you a nigga, at least if you Spanish, you know, they're not gonna let you check that shit.
Hey, now that he says that, you might have to put me on that list too. Like based off my recent experiences, plus they can cook. I like the food and all that. Yeah, I might be on that list. So
Afro Latina is what you're rocking with.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I just wanted to get a gauge of the panel. So y'all are saying a lot of Afro Latina. Where are the sisters at though? Like what place do y'all have for sisters in your life? You know what I mean?
You gotta go if you want a good sister. You gotta go down like because I have family down south and stuff, and you gotta go. So you gotta go like Alabama, Mississippi and stuff. You can't go like if they like
Virginia
living like
got some sisters on there. Virginia.
Oh, okay. Well, I have to check that out then. But but out here, like where I live at in California and stuff, and like these other like major cities and stuff, I feel like they don't really have it. But if you get you like a good like black woman that was raised in the church or something like that,
right,
that's a whole different vibe. I feel like
Charlotte, they got some sisters too out there. Charlotte,
Charlotte has a lot of them. Charlotte got a lot of them. There's an African population at Charlotte as well.
Oh, there is.
Hey, I was going to say,
when you go to Charlotte,
my experience, church girls be the.
You said church girls are dead, bro.
Be the easiest. Be the easiest.
Oh yeah, be the easiest. Yeah.
Can you explain that?
I can give you a story about church girls. One time I was dealing with a PK, a preacher's kid, and she was a little freak. Like literally, we were in the basement. Like the basement of my house was like an entertainment system. And my whole family was pretty much down there, and we're like cuddling under the covers. And then she fucking goes under the covers, start topping me up. And I'm just like, oh shit, I was not expecting this. But she was like a PK. She was a preacher's kid. But she was fine as hell though. But it was just crazy because I'm just like, yo, I mean, I didn't know you was getting down like that. And then I, spoke around the church to some homies around the church in Bible study, and they was like, oh yeah, she gave me top 2. So I was like, okay. Now I know what time we on. So that's not it. It's a real thing. The preacher's kid, the preacher's kid, the PK shit. That's a real thing. They do be smutted out.
Yeah, I'm looking more for like I'm not super religious and nothing. I do believe in God. I do go to church, but like I feel like if I was like looking for somebody that will value and stuff, I wouldn't want like like not how do I put it not somebody like that because most of the women that are in church now they like ex thoughts, they got 2-3 kids by different people, and then they decided oh I'm gonna find Jesus. Nah, you find Jesus somewhere else. I'm not about to be your Russell Wilson. But
like what you saying, my bad to cut in, but like your odds are much better at finding that caliber of woman going to that type of setting, you know what I'm saying, versus going to the club or like, you know what I'm saying? Like I see what you're saying when you say that. Yeah.
And also it's the age range in which you find it, right? If you trying to, this is another reason why I was talking about this with my grandfather a while ago. He not alive no more, but he was saying before, he was saying that like the reason why it was better when he was younger, he would have probably been like 100 or something, like if he was alive, because he died when I was like 15, 16. Well, he would have been like 90 something actually. But he was saying that when he was younger, the reason why it was better to get married when he was like 18, 19, 20 and stuff, because he said then they didn't go through that whole phase. Then they just married you and it was it. He said now, women go through whole phase, so now they comparing you to 100 other guys and stuff. So it's like it's hard to find that one. But if you just marry, the first woman you fall in love with, not that I would encourage somebody to do that nowadays, but if you did it back then, it's much more likely that you was gonna get a loyal chick. I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared to get married because I feel like you're gonna walk in the house, bitch gonna be getting banged out by your best friend.
You ain't alone.
So
I have too much to lose, so I'm not gonna say I'm against it, but I got too much to lose. So if I was to do it like that, it wouldn't be like no wedding and paper and stuff like that. So I'm still young, so it's not on my mind, but I got too much to lose, so I'm not willing to become another Jeff Bezos or become another Will Smith.
Yeah, I don't trust these women. I like even my mom. Like I love my mom and everything, but I see it. I see the way I'm serious. Like I love my mom, right? But the way my mom, like for instance, my mom would be like, she'll be like, oh, I want to get it washed and dry, like, and then my dad would be like, oh, I don't want to wash and dry, and then they'll go and do their thing, and then she going to get one. It's like I feel like women be like, they be making niggas look like hoes and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like,
especially when you have kids and live together, they got you by the balls, man. It's pretty much a wrap.
I see my niggas get hoed out every time.
And it's like I gotta do all this and that for some piece of shit ass pussy that I didn't had 1,000 times. And you telling me what to do? It's like I don't really see it just don't make no sense to me. Like
my mom and my grandma literally told me, if you really do want to find a wife and a mother, don't get them in America.
Damn.
That's what they're saying out here. So what do you say to the brothers who, are still holding out hope, and they're not really, they ain't trying to go nowhere. They're trying to stay in the community. They seen what happened to the brother Christian, and they don't want that to happen. What do you say to those brothers?
There's no hope.
I would say focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Focus on get your finances right, staying in your masculine, and finding feminine women, because there are some good ones. I'm not gonna sit here and cap. There are some good ones, but you're gonna have to be in your masculine. You're gonna have to get yourself right, and then on top of that, you know what I'm saying, you may have to, you know what I'm saying, I'm not saying go get no butterhead, but you might have to, you know what I'm saying, go down a few notches. You feel me? Me personally, I'm not going below nothing to 7. I got to date a 7 or better. But you know what I'm saying, go for more of an average woman.
Could you do this? And this is a serious question though, right? Because even my dad has said this before. He said that and my mom, and other good women, people in my life, my sister said the same thing. She said that, if you want a good woman, this may sound not something you're up to do. I haven't done this yet, but they've told me that, like, if you want a good woman, you may have to get you a BBW.
Dog.
me personally, I can't do it, but I'm never gonna tell him. I'm never gonna knock a man for what he want to do. Me personally, looks and vanity is big to me. So I can't go below a 7.
But you got. Hey, that has nothing to do with though. He said BBW, big beautiful woman. That's all subject.
Me personally, if we're talking about me, I can't do it. But if we're talking about
I could give you an example of what I'm talking about, because in my personal opinion, to me, like the women he just showed, right? Like he was showing in South Africa, right? Women with hips like that, right? And like if they like all around thick and stuff, but they like wear like an extra large clothing size, I don't give a fuck. Like if they bra size like an F, but they like all around thick.
That's not BBW though. BBW is Lizzo type. That's BBW.
It's not, bro. It's not.
There's a difference. There's a difference.
You talking about like voluptuous? She's like voluptuous.
No, but look. You could be shaped like Lizzo, but if she works out and she like does squats and stuff, she would probably be bad with her with that same amount of weight. She just has to like.
Hold on, Lizzo would be bad
if she What I'm saying, if she was to do squats and she was to like do a lot of squats, go to the gym every day, because she not good at all right now.
She need to lose 250. I don't
know how much she weigh.
It's all about preference. It's all about preference, man. But me personally, I can't do it. And if I was gonna do it, I've seen the situations where when you help a girl out, you upgrade her, and she go through her little whole phase. So it all depends on your preference, man. I'm never gonna sit here and tell a man.
I think niggas go through the same too, though. Like what's the dude? I'll give you another example. I was listening on Jay the Black's channel and stuff. He gave you a perfect example. What's the dude a couple years ago? He's mixed too. He was talking about black women are this and that on BET. He was dating the Butterball. You know who I'm talking about, right?
I can remember the story, but I can't remember the exact name.
He was talking about how black women are queens and the world, this and that, on the BET Awards and stuff. Well, anyway, I can't remember. He was on Grey's Anatomy.
Okay.
Light skinned dude. Anyway, what's it called? He was with a severely unattractive woman. I can't say that enough. But anyway, when he was broke and stuff, and when he got money, he immediately started cheating on her. Immediately started dating.
Okay, guys.
And that's why I would say you have to be attracted to who you with. You know what I'm saying?
Check this out, guys. Lizzo is 308. She's 308 pounds. So would we consider Lizzo a BBW?
I don't.
A BBW is like, what's that lady that was in the movie Tyler Perry? The light-skinned lady?
Goddamn. I can pull up the cast real quick. I could look.
You know the lady that was getting treated wrong and stuff?
Tyler Perry.
Pull up some IG pages.
Oh, you're talking about Jill Scott.
Yeah. Jill Scott.
Okay.
Jill Scott is a bad bitch. Come on now.
Pull up some IG posts like that.
You wouldn't smack her? You wouldn't smack Jill Scott? Come on now.
Yes, I don't follow no bros on IG.
I'll get some talk from Jill Scott because I seen what she did on the mic, but
the microphone.
No. So this is Lizzo, right here.
She gotta lose that couch. She gotta lose that stomach, and
I gotta be drunk.
No, I couldn't even do it, bro.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Personally, the reason why I'm saying that is because me personally, I've never been with a bigger one. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm not gonna dick police nobody. I'm not gonna tell that big. What to do.
Fuck no.
Not.
I mean, if I was with a woman who weighed more, she was like super curvy. You know what I mean? But let me add something to that though. The African men,
in their culture, not all of them, but a lot of them look for a bigger woman because in their culture, if a
Yeah,
woman is
that is
skinny,
true.
it's basically it's shamed upon.
Yeah, you're right about that, man. And and I was listening to some conversations about people talking about how African men do deal with more portly women. So, you know, and I see a lot of African men out here who come out here and then deal with a portly
glacier
sister.
glider.
Well, both.
That's why I said it's all about your upbringing.
Hey, but Black Gen
It's all
Z.
about your upbringing.
Yeah.
Let me say this though, like traditionally, Black women are much more overweight on average and stuff. This has nothing to do with their diet. They say it does, but I don't think it does. I think they're just naturally bigger and stuff.
I mean, it's nice. It's habits. It's health habits.
Okay, so let's look at it like this, right?
A lot of sisters don't work out. That's just
look at it like this. Look at it like this, Black Gen Z, right? The ass that you like, that you like and stuff, right? Black women, most of the time they have that naturally. They just don't work out, so it becomes saggy and it doesn't look desirable.
Absolutely.
But so like I'm saying that like the swole like sumo ass and stuff that I like and stuff, right? Most Black women have that naturally and stuff, but the problem is that they lazy and stuff. That's the problem and stuff. They don't work out.
Well, I wouldn't say that they're lazy. I would just say that they're not putting their energy into their health and fitness more than they're putting their energy into their careers. Like I would say they work hard on the career and possibly, you know, making money and stuff like that. But
because a lot of the average Black women over 35 looks like, what's the lady that's running for governor of Georgia?
Stacey Abrams.
Yeah, that bitch is awful. Yeah. That's what these hoes be looking like over 35, especially in down south, especially in Alabama, Mississippi.
I know you're not wrong. So would you say this is a BBW?
Yeah, without a doubt, yeah. And she look, that's I don't know, when niggas say like that's not fine, I don't know.
You'll take that down?
About. Of course. Come on, look at them thighs, bro. Come on now.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck what her weight say. It's proportionate, so she could be 400 pounds, but if it's proportionate, what does it matter?
All right, so we got Shaggy confirming that he'll hit. Day, what you talking about?
No, that was Day.
Yeah, I keep mixing your voice up. Shaggy, what you think? What you thinking on this?
She depending on how tall she is, for real. She can't be too short. She can't be too tall.
She's short, bro.
She like 5'6", 5'8", or something like that. I might be able to go with that.
This a small dude. Yeah, she's short. She probably like 5'2" to 5'5".
Nah, you ain't lying. Yeah. I was about to say 5'5", 5'6", or something like that.
So, hey guys, put a 1 in the chat if you hitting. Put a 1 in the chat if you hitting. So, what you say on it, Shaggy? What you thinking?
It's up in the air. Yeah, I consider it.
All right, Zoe, what you thinking?
She's not bad. She's just not my type. It's all about preference. You know, I understand. My preference is different than the next man's preference. So
Absolutely.
She's not
absolutely.
horrible, but that's not my preference.
I agree. You know what I'm saying? I can't just have it to where, you know, and I think she's attractive to people who would think it attractive. You know what I'm saying? Like she gotta, you know, I ain't gonna say nothing mean about her, but me personally, it's not going for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure it will work for other guys, especially, you know, guys who like that thicker vibe. That's a little too thick for me.
And mind you, I'm down in Miami, so it's a big melting pot.
Yeah,
women from all types of races from all over the world. So
see, the type of dude that I am, definitely the type of dude that I am. It's just like I'm in the gym every single day. So my girl, like, she can't really have no stomach, and if she does, it's got to be backed up with a lot of curve.
It's a whole nother workout. I understand.
Yeah, but honestly, I would hit. Okay, I wouldn't like date her and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect.
But that's what I'm saying. Some of them, that's where I'd be interested in them, because a lot of them have the character traits and stuff.
Like I'll be like, okay, you know, keep a little t-shirt on. Let's see what it's looking like.
They got great personalities. They got great personalities. They got great credit. They got their own house, their own car. But it's not for me. But
everybody's saying, from what I'm seeing, everybody's saying that they rocking with it.
Yeah,
They
she's
said they
straight.
love
She's
a
not
big
bad.
girl.
She's not bad.
Yeah, she's
I
not
just
bad.
I just don't do Lizzo type. I just don't do
Yeah.
Lizzo types. But
I
that
consider
girl
it
ain't that bad.
My
BBW.
opinion, Black Gen Z, that's my preferred type right there.
Okay. I
That's
feel
why
you.
I said it's all
Stand
about
on it, brother.
preference. That's his
That's
preference. You feel me? That's real.
Stand on it. All right. Let me see if I can. Okay, so we're gonna get a gym. We're gonna get a gym chick. I'm gonna try and find a gym sister. All right. I'm gonna try and find a sister who's in the gym. All right. So let me see if I can find something for you.
Black Jen playing matchmaker.
Okay. Yeah, Shorty definitely looked like she in a gym. All right, boom. Here we go. Finna bring it up.
You know, start getting in these girls' DMs and bringing them up on live.
Shit. If they want to join, they can join. They just can't be on the bullshit. But yeah, okay. So Shorty right here. What's going on? What we doing?
It looks like Wonder Woman to me. God damn.
Wonder Woman.
I'm saying like she looked like, you know, Superwoman. Just she bad as fuck.
Oh, so you fucking with it? Okay. All right. So Shaggy's fucking with it. What you talking about, Day? Day is muted. Alpha Zoe, what you
that
talking
shit
about?
don't even make any sense. She bad as shit.
Yeah, she cold.
It's a green light to me. She could lose the stomach a little bit, but it's a green light. It's a go.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, they out here. We don't know what the vibe is like, if you will, but it looks like she keeping it classy on the gram. You know what I mean?
It's tough.
It looked like she keeping it classy on the gram, so I'm rocking with it. So yeah, okay. So we had two extreme examples. Definitely. All right. So we get that. Any last words on the situation between Christian and the white woman? Do we have any last thoughts? What do you think should happen to her? Do you think she should go to jail? You think that she should get off? What do you think?
She should serve time.
How much time would you give her? If you were the judge, how much time would you give her?
If I was a judge, shit. 5 at least. That's gotta start there.
5 years?
But
did you show the picture already?
5 years for killing a black man?
Yeah, bro. Hell
damn.
Yeah. Gotta start somewhere, right?
Damn, just 5?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
So what you asking right now?
Niggas get less. What are you talking about?
Niggas are getting off.
You gotta start somewhere.
They are getting off.
Hey, you talking to me?
Yeah. So the question is, if you were the judge, how much time would you give her?
I give her I'm gonna take away my biases, you know. So I would probably give her 23 to 28.
Okay. And Alpha Zoe, how much time you slapping on this bitch?
There's still some details that we got to get, but just going based off of the research you've done, 20 or better. Because, I said, women serve substantially less time than men do, but it's not about gender. It's about the crime and what you did, and if you did it, you got to do the time.
Yep. Yeah, I would slap 25 to life with the possibility of parole. So, you know, with good behavior, she can parole out. I'm stopping that OnlyFans funnel. I'm stopping the money train. I'm stopping the gravy train. It ends in my courtroom.
You gonna take that money home?
Oh, what? I'm putting the gavel down. I'm making her lawyers go extra. I'm going.
Now, you know what the punishment could be, Black Gen Z? The punishment could be Black Gen Z that she got to get ran through every day by the prisoners.
With strap on?
She's going to. She's going to.
Oh yeah, she's gonna be having sex with women.
By male prisoners.
Yeah, see, that ain't gonna fly. But she's definitely gonna be having sex with women. That no doubt. No
I'm finna say you said she was a multi-millionaire.
And check this out. I mean, she was making probably $500,000 a year. Okay. And she just moved to Miami. She was about to be on the verge of making $100,000 a month. So she basically fucked up her whole trajectory. But let's see if the black women in prison are gonna have smoke for her for killing a black man.
They're gonna be no, they're not gonna give a fuck.
They already have smoke on Twitter. I don't know.
I think they might go hard. I really
Depends
do.
on what state. What state
because
did this happen?
Miami. So it's rough in those Florida prisons.
It's a lot of Haitians. I don't think they're gonna give a fuck.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. time will tell. I think that there will be pressure just because they may not necessarily see the tweets. Okay, they just gonna be like,
she gonna click up with because there ain't barely any white people in jail. So.
I mean, there's hella white women in jail, definitely, but she can click up with the I mean, it ain't really it's not really that like racially. I mean, it is racially divided in female prisons, but it's not like the male prisons.
It is where I'm from.
In the female prisons,
I don't know about women, but I know.
It's see, the male prisons are more racially divided, but the female prisons are like, it's women, so they're focused on women's issues more than anything. I'm not saying that there isn't division and maybe some beefs within different sets in the female prisons, but there's not like that heavy gang activity going on like in the male prisons.
Speaking of women's prison, did you see that show Mayor of Kingstown?
No, I did not.
That shit was hella good. She stabbed the dude in the neck. She was fucking him, and then while she was fucking him, she stabbed him in the neck.
Damn.
Yeah, you gotta watch it. It's on Paramount. That shit hella good. It's free too. So.
Right. That's real. Well, yeah. Last thoughts on the topic before we head out of here, guys.
R.I.P. to that man, yo.
R.I.P. to the brother. R.I.P. to the brother Christian.
Oh, you should ask this, Black Gen Z. You think he in heaven or hell? I know that's.
I have no clue. I ain't gonna make that call. Lord, forgive me. I ain't gonna make that call.
We gonna let
YNW Melly going though if he died.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's a whole other situation. That's a whole other situation. But anyways, guys, I appreciate everybody for coming on. Like I said, you guys can say your piece, but I will remove you if not. So any last words, and then we're gonna go ahead.
Gone, but God bless, man.
All right, brother. Appreciate you joining the stream.
All I gotta say is focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Focus on bossing your life up. Don't cohabitate with women. You know what I'm saying? If you are that type of guy where you want to find one girl, make sure you vet her. Make sure you pay attention to red flags. Don't ignore the red flags. But boss your life up, man, and reclaim your throne.
Hell yeah. You already know what it is, man. Reclaim your throne. Deuce, bro. So Shaggy says salute and deuces. And we are out of here, guys. I appreciate you guys. We had a great show today. We were lit. Y'all chats were amazing, very involved. So I hope everybody has a good evening, and I am going to be on Ock Nation's stream if he's having one later today. So check me out there if you want to see. It's your boy Black Gen Z Mindset. You already know what it is. We gonna send it out to Jenquavius to conclude up.
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Frederick Douglass, where a shooting just took place. And as you can see, it's a pretty rough area. So I'm basically risking my life reporting on this madness. So make sure you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Like the video, hell, share the video. And make sure you go ahead and leave a comment down in the comment section to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this son violence in the streets. I'm Jenquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.